It was nuts.
He turned into a tree, or
He was
the tree?
Walked into
he
one.
was enveloped into a tree.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
We are audio live. I see you have revealed your mannequins in the background.
Yes.
Oh, ooh, this is so funny.
They are no longer in the shadows. They are fully revealed.
It's Taco and Loop.
Taco and Luke.
Taco and Loop.
Yeah, I still have the fencing, but like there was a dead rodent situation yesterday that required me to take some things down in order to fix. I left. This is on me. My bad. I know there are mice and rats in here. I'm not disillusioned, but I accidentally left an entire bag of cough drops in here. And they were just like obliterated, and I think that's why the rodent died, because there was no visible there. I don't have traps, there's no poison, there should be no reason for it to just not be alive anymore.
So I can just throw up a couple big bags of cough drops into my attic,
There
and
you
everything
go.
up there should die.
I think that's what, because it was like an entire bag of like berry flavored cough drops.
Were they?
And the mouse
Watch it,
was like
like-
this big, so it's like he ate enough cough drops to like the
He
whole
went
bag was
into
gone.
a sugar coma. He just passed out.
It's funny. It's like it won't even be the medicine. It'll be like the dye or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, my
Whatever it
goodness.
was effective. So there you go. Cheap rodent
Aw.
control. Hot tips from
I
Nancy.
have heard of a good
Tips from Nancy.
I have heard of a good concoction to use. I've heard of an effective concoction to use. Good is subjective to how you feel about the outcome.
I'm more of a catch and relocate.
You know, if I
kind of
could,
person,
I
but,
don't know what's in my attic. There is literally a variation of definitely mice, likely bats,
Ooh.
possibly squirrels, and at one time there was birds. So I'd like the things to leave. I would love them to just leave.
But they're not gonna do that.
They're not going to do that. They haven't for the last 7 years, so then they're not going to do that. The concoction, though, dries them out. So they also don't rot and mold and get nasty in your
They
house.
turn mummified. They get mummified.
this
The
is where
only
I admit
fun,
that
the only
I
pest
like-
removal thing I know of is like the mint in the corners for spiders. That like it repels spiders from staying in the house if you have mint oil in your corners or something like that.
Wow.
So I can recommend at least 3 YouTube channels of pest removal companies
Yeah.
that I watch like on the regular. Like Florida rat removal guys. There's these 2 twins that like have their own rat removal products, and they're so over the top and annoying, but like the situations they get in, and like the like rats are so resourceful. And
That's why I don't go in my attic.
oh man.
This is why I don't
my
go in my attic.
my personal favorite is a 5-gallon bucket with a piece of cardboard.
Oh, yeah, and water.
And you put peanut butter. No, don't even bother with the water. Just put peanut butter on the end.
Yeah.
And when they walk out to get the peanut butter, they just drop in, right?
And
Yeah,
then
but
you can
can't they get out?
deposit the bucket somewhere else.
If they're mice, they can't realistically jump that high to get out. If they're like rats, yeah, you're gonna have to do something different.
That's why I've always heard the water in the same scenario, but water, because
Yeah.
they can't swim.
But I always
don't
put the
wanna
top
drown
on, put
anyone.
them in the car, and then I drop them off like in a field. Like I drive
Yeah.
like 5 miles and chuck them out in a field somewhere.
Lo and
We have
behold,
so
they can
many
actually
fox
remember
and-
where they came from, and they just come back.
We have there's no way. There's
It's
like,
like
hawks
dogs that can
and
smell their way home.
oh my god, we have eagles. We saw eagles actually taking our kids to school the other day. So there's like eagles, hawks.
Your eagles picked up your
Owls.
kids
It
and brought them to
sounded- I
school?
was gonna say, it sounded like the eagles flew your kids to school.
The eagles
saw
from Gondor
eagles
came and
taking our kids.
took my kids to school. No, on
There's
the
so
drive
much
there.
traffic in the drop-off line. Fly, you fools!
Do you not see eagles often?
No, I mean,
Oh.
not that I remember growing up at all.
I
There
see them
weren't
like
eagles.
weekly here.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We're like in a
Like
valley.
bald
Like we're not in
eagles.
the mountains or anything, but
That's
Wow.
cool.
there's at least
Minnesota's definitely
anyway.
not
There's
mountains.
lots of birds of prey.
Yeah.
Those mice are like goners.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and hop in. We're actually a little past the hour, so we will try out our 3-person, and it looks like it's working. So we'll go ahead and try out this setup. So if any of the sounds,
Hello, I'm GM Rory.
if any of the sounds are not working,
Roll initiative. Oh, now I'm swapped. Okay.
yeah. Let me
Oh,
know.
you said you explained Russell, but is Mark not gonna be here today either?
Just not today.
No.
Oh, okay.
He has a personal matter that,
Gotcha.
Why can I not? Properties. Okay, so while I do this, John, how about you give us a quick 30-second update of what happened last... Actually, let's make it a minute, though, because Nessie wasn't here to experience last session. So let's get her up to date.
Gosh, where do we start? We did the snakes thing, right? And
Oh.
we moved on.
She
we
wasn't
got-
here for any... Were you here for...
We got over the
ruin?
bridge.
We got over the
We
bridge.
went into the tower and saw the dragon.
Yeah.
Then we got into the jungle. So as soon as we step foot into this jungle, crazy dryad lady shows up. Were you there for the crazy dryad lady? Is that the
No,
one we
I've
met?
never seen
Okay.
the crazy dryad lady.
Okay, crazy dryad lady did not like us initially.
Oh.
She was very much like, "Are you servants of the dragon? If you are, not cool." So we entered the jungle, and the first ruins we saw, this dryad arrived, and she could sense that Cerule had something draconic about him. And so she gave us kind of this lecture about the relationship of power and servitude, and like, do we serve power or not? It was all very confusing to Gortong, of course. And it ends up that Cerule is like part dragonkin.
Okay.
He's like half elven and half dragon, which for some reason I didn't put together. I thought he had a skin condition, I think is what Gortong thought was going on. But so she had some questions for us about, like, do we serve the dragons? And of course we don't. We hate them, actually. And she gave Cerule a token that would grant us safe passage through the jungle. Basically, the trees and the plants wouldn't try to kill us.
Oh, good.
And she then let Hungar know that she knew of his father. Or no, Hungar's looking for someone, and she like knew where they were or knew who they were, something like that. And he had a choice, either to travel with us or to go on his own path and go find this person that he was looking for. And he opted to do that because it sounded like in the future, if we were going to meet up again, then that would be kind of our destiny. And so he walked like literally into a tree and was absorbed and like disappeared. And we were all very surprised by that. Then we proceeded to search the ruins because these are the first elven ruins that Cerule has ever seen. Like, he's only ever lived in like draconic, crazy stone city. And so in the process of investigating the ruins, they just fell into it. Like, it was buried underground and there was like a big pit. And Cerule and Nixus fell into the pit. And Gortong went with, I think, at that point. He jumped down there. He set up a rope and stuff, and so he climbed down. And we started to investigate these ruins, which ended up to be some sort of like ancient laboratory or like alchemist research facility or something along those lines.
Okay.
There were shenanigans with some snakes. And I'm trying to think if we learned anything more from the research.
So remember, the snakes were there in that barrel, but then there's also that white spark there that you guys had found.
Yeah. So there was a spark that we found and Nixus took. And then we went and explored the second room where Gortong found like a random, very intricate elven maul, like in a barrel of gunk. And then the crystal started talking to Nixus.
Does that mean that we have two now?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. And who has the other one?
Nixus has both.
I think Nixus has both.
Oh, okay.
So it started speaking like
Sure
ghost.
did.
Like ghost times. And so Gortong got out. He was like, "No, thank you. These ruins were entertaining until ghosts get involved." He's like, he's superstitious.
Oh, of
So
course.
he got out of there immediately. While Nixus, meanwhile, is like, "Tell me all about it, friend."
Teach me your ways, ghost.
Yeah, its name was Butterfly, I think is what its name was.
Yeah.
And so hopefully it is an adorable ghost or possessed. The somehow its spirit is intertwined with the spark.
Okay.
we're
When
not
when it
sure.
speaks, it flickers and stuff.
But
Okay.
we're trying to figure out how Butterfly got into the spark, if they were created as the spark. Like, is the spark Butterfly? She
Yeah.
thinks
Okay.
she's got, like, big wings. But also then she was like, all right, too many questions. I'm tired. Good night. And then went to sleep in the middle of me
Yeah.
asking her questions. So.
Okay.
Everything
Hey, you know
I
what?
wanted.
Fair.
Yeah. Butterfly was
But
tired.
Gortong said, please no ghosts. And Nixa said, no, ghosts.
Yeah, she's like, ghost, yes. And he's no thank you, ran
He
away.
He said, I'm going that way. And Nixus was like, I'm going straight to the ghost voice.
Yeah.
I'm in. Also,
Then-
what flavor of ghost do you have? This is an important question. Oh, ghost. She's drinking ghost.
Oh yeah, I am drinking Ghost. Huh?
Oh,
Ghost.
The raspberry cream
it was
one
destiny.
is incredible. If you have
This one is Strawbango.
Okay. I have not
Whoa.
had that one.
Wow.
Bango. I don't know why they named it that. It's a little
Those are so
provocative.
good, though. I love
Strawberry banana mango. How could you not take the opportunity to name something Strawbango?
And
No,
then,
yeah, it's-
third room.
I'm trying to cut out
Okay.
sugar.
Oh, so,
and so this is my
The
One
third
thing.
room had a couple of kobolds in it that were peaceful, that were just trying to live their best lives, and Nixus and Cerule kind of sort of made friends with them
We
via
tried.
magic, and then they kind of
Nixus is a gentle angel, and she was like, please don't kill them.
they robbed them. Basically, they opened a chest and took some stuff, and then just left.
Oh.
And then they kind of got chased a little bit, but not really. More of a get out of our house. And they climbed.
You
So they
made
climbed
friends
out.
with them and then robbed them and then they chased you out of the house.
Well,
Yeah.
the charm wore off.
Yeah, the charm.
Oh,
wore
there
off
was
and
a
they're mad
charm
about it.
involved.
There
I
was a
see.
calm emotions
So-
involved.
So they got out of the pit. When Gortung learned that there were kobolds in the pit, he flew into a rage.
Oh.
And it's obviously there's some PTSD living underground, seeing civilizations wiped out by mass kobolds filling the caverns and stuff. So he jumped down screaming a bunch of pretty racist stuff about how you can't let them multiply, things like that, and proceeded to absolutely turn them into red mist
Can
before
I-
he even hit
Very
the ground.
much. Very much.
Super killed them.
Can I ask a question? Are your kobolds like lizard kobolds, or your kobolds like dog kobolds?
They were lizard kobolds.
Lizard?
Lizard? Okay. I'm just because the world is ruled by dragons, so I'm not sure if that was something that
I didn't know
played
there was
into
dog
them.
kobolds.
Oh yeah, in Japan they're dogs,
Oh.
and in America it's just how it changed over the course of time. There's just a
In
branch.
second
that
ed, they were
kinda-
more dog-like, and then third ed, they became more dragonkin
Oh.
kind of looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lizard-like.
Okay, because like I said, it's a dragon world, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure how close or akin to dragon that would be, or what you were doing with that. Okay.
I've just always known them to be that way, honestly. Why that's how they are. Yeah, so okay, yeah. Lizard-like.
It used to be
Lizard.
kobolds were small bugbears. They were little fuzzy.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of different versions, since it's
Depending
a
on,
new world.
Depending on what kind of LSD the authors were on.
Yeah.
In the 60s or whenever.
So then
Okay,
you
so-
jump down, destroy them, hop back up.
Climb back up, and Cerule and Nixus, I think, were kind of sad about the fact that
Oh yeah, you
Gortung
just
annihilated
demolished
them.
I
And
definitely
then-
didn't want them to die.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they weren't really your friends.
No, by no means were we friendly in any capacity. I just didn't want to see them die.
Yeah. Definitely violence was not necessary, but
not that level.
it's where we wound up. Well, it's where Gortung wound up.
Oh yeah.
Then we climb out of the pit at that point, and it's important to note that the Dryad said at one point, you will need to choose whether to serve the dragons or not. There was a choice to be made, and we were all kind of well, yeah, sure, we're never gonna serve the dragon, but that's fine. And so as soon as we came out of the hole and talked for a moment, these super giant vines came out of nowhere with like huge briars, stabbed us and pumped us full of some sort of poison.
Oh.
And so we're all kind of thrashing around trying to resist it, and we're kind of thinking to ourselves, like, did we screw up in this pit and do something? Like maybe accepting the spark triggered that we serve dragonkind somehow. I don't know. We're all very confused and very asleep.
Well, yeah, because
Except
the
for
lady
Nixus.
said,
Except
Yeah.
Nixus,
Oh.
yeah.
because the lady said that you guys got something from her that was supposed to like keep you safe.
The
or
yeah, the
whatever, right?
token was supposed to keep all the stuff from attacking us.
From
so we're
doing
not sure
exactly
why
what's
it's
happening
attacking
to us.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
don't remember why I'm not grabbed.
You passed. You passed your
Super
check.
Oh, I
saved.
passed my check.
You got like a
Okay.
nat
I got
20 or
grabbed.
something crazy.
Yeah.
Did Nessie get grabbed?
Nessie,
We all
Cerule,
rolled
and
saved for you.
Gortung.
All
All of you
snatched.
have been grabbed. In this moment, the three of you, as Nixus, you stand there and you see these vines. You're able to sidestep, and it's not able to latch onto you. The other ones reach out. They have grabbed around the torso and especially then around the neck. The you called them briars? Is that what you called them? The thorns?
Probably. Briars?
Briars? Okay. So they're
Briars are vines with thorns, I think.
okay. So the thorns are like pressing into them, right? And they're what you initially feel, Nessie and Gortong, is like this hallucinatory kind of like sensation coming over you. And it was so intense for you, Gortong. That's why you ended up rolling flat roll. Like you didn't even get your advantage, but you didn't get disadvantage. Nessie, for you, it was so intense, you actually incurred a disadvantage on that check. Same with Cerule. It just like pumped it in. Nixus, you see these. They all come up in a round. They have initially started to constrict, and now they've got to the point where these three companions of yours, their bodies have not gone limp in the sense like you know that they're not. At this point, you can still deduce they're not dead. But they are also not fighting. But the vines have also stopped constricting. Everything is just in this moment of standstill where the vine has it. Like, I'm not saying this is it, but this is what comes to my mind. The Venus flytrap gets the fly, and it's not like it chews, it just holds it.
Yeah.
So right now, they're just in the suspended state where they're being held.
Oh no.
So you see this, Nixus. Gortung, for you, as this poison is setting into your body, as it's setting in, your mind is like you felt poisons before, but you're really good at resisting them, and everything is just starting to shift, and there are shadows, but slowly everything becomes dark, but you're not going unconscious. You've also been unconscious before, right? It's not that. It's this alternate state that you're entering. And there are some key things that flash into your mind throughout this period of time. You instantly are brought back in this, like you just killed these kobolds. You're instantly brought back to a moment of exile, a particular item in your past that you're aware of, and the dragons that you've seen. So in the beginning of this moment where Gortung is starting to dream-like hallucination, what are you experiencing? And we'll just walk through it together.
Oh man. So if it's the
Initially,
If
that
he's-
exile moment.
if he's dreaming about like the moment of exile, it's probably very, very clear that he sees himself, standing in a cold stone room, and there's a low bed to the side of the chamber. It's smaller than a bed that an adult dwarf would use. It's sturdy construction, stone, with some furs or something on it, and on it is a dead body. and it is an adolescent dwarf with blonde hair, but his face is covered. You can't see it. There's blood splattered all over the wall that stretches up to the ceiling. And Gortung is looking down at his hands. And one hand is bloody, and the other hand is gripping a greatsword that is pure black. And when his vision then like shifts to the door, and the door opens, and the dwarven clergy enter, clerics of Moradin, like in their holy robes. And they say, "Drop the sword," in Dwarven. And he's very confused, and he just says, "What sword?"
Shift, everything begins to warp. The clerics themselves begin to pull and almost like vaporize apart and slam back together. Your head, even though in an alternate state, it's like your head just was slammed against the wall. You're confused as everything reorientates and takes form again. You see a dragon fly over you. You feel the burning hot sun on your skin. You feel thirsty like you've never felt before. Open, wide space all around you. You recognize versions, how dreams can be fuzzy. Not like fuzzy, but like it's hard to orientate within a dream. Almost like the moment you came to the surface. Almost like the moment that you're in the initial capital. Almost like the moment that you're walking to, almost entering into this forest. Like all of it is blending. The moment where that lieutenant dragon, Varaxis, is there face to face, blowing his fire, eliminating his own kind as you're escaping. As the two faced off here, Varaxis and I can't think of the green one's name now. Just
Atherin?
Aetherin or something like that.
Something Aethrix might be. I think there's an X.
Aethrix, there it is.
Like the idea of these dragons is now all-consuming, straight from the clergies to almost like a parallel and a swap out of these dragons. What is Gortung doing, feeling, sensing? What is going on?
I think it's just really, I mean, he's in like a totally different world now, where the horizon goes forever. There's the comfortable claustrophobia is gone, but at the same time in the tunnels, you fight for everything. Every piece of space, every square foot of capital is carved out, fought for. All the food is under intense competition. And on the surface, it doesn't seem that way. It seems like it's just infinite. There's food everywhere. He could if there's a fight, he could just walk away. You know, if he's competing for food, he can just turn and go somewhere else to where there's no one else. Like there's all this empty space. But at the same time, these dragons have made it confined. But it's not even real. The dragons were arguing about a border. Gortung didn't see anything. There was no gate. There was no wall. There was no cavern separating these two domains. It's all made up. But it's there. So I think he's trying to that's I think where he's going with it, where he's trying to think it through and make sense of it.
Simultaneously, Nixus, you begin to see some thrashing within your companions as they're being held. You hear Gortung suddenly let out, not like his body is fighting, but this guttural scream. Out of nowhere, you just hear this scream come from Gortung. The movement within Nessie starts to pick up. Her arms begin to shudder. almost convulsing, but not like a seizure. But her arms begin to shudder. Nessie,
Yes.
you find yourself in a similar state, unaware of what anyone else is going through or anything around you. You find yourself in such a deep state that it is not as a dream, it is as reality. This isn't a hallucination, this is real. You are back. Like, there's no sense of separation in this moment for you. As you orientate yourself within the moment, there are things that come to your mind in this. At first, you find yourself on the road. You're traveling, and it is very real. What is Nessie experiencing in the moment of one of her travels?
She spent a lot of time on the back of the wagon, just kind of like watching the road disappear and feeling, they traveled mostly in the red region.
Mm-hmm.
So feeling the like hot air like on her skin and smelling like that very faint scent of like smoke wherever they are in the land that just kind of like hangs really heavy in the air. Constantly sweating but never really feeling like she's hydrated enough to do so. Just sort of both content with and generally just complacent with the life that she's been given, as she was basically raised on the road.
Yeah, and it's almost like you're back at home, and it's almost because in the moment that you finally orientate yourself, it's like you woke up after a long rest, and you're like, whatever, that's a bad dream. You orientate yourself, and it shifts. It's like everything's pulled apart. You can't figure out orientation to your surroundings, except that there's this pull, not from someone standing in front of you, but this undying urge. You feel a heart. What is the urge you're feeling? What does it feel like, this unknown thing?
It's pulling me towards something cold. Like I feel not just a pull, but also like the front of me that's pulling me towards it. Everything here feels cool and refreshing, whereas on my back is that hot, heavy air and pulsing heat that is constantly eating away at me. And it feels more, it does feel like a physical pull, more like a, something's like sucking me in, almost.
You feel that almost from the core of you, as if from your center, as if from your soul, as if from the essence of what you are being extracted out of your body. Almost like you are being not violently ripped apart, but like almost like an out of body. Like you are being separated from your physical. And suddenly everything shifts and changes, and there is a bigger lake than you have ever seen in your life. A mass of water that is beyond your vision in every direction. And from the center of that starts to rise 3 spikes out of the water. And it keeps emerging higher and higher as they all join into a single post. And you see a trident raising out of the water. And it sits there in a distance, just out of your reach. What's your response?
Nessie will start to like walk towards the trident across this, and I think she's not trying to swim across the water. I think she's trying to walk across the water towards the trident.
And you do. You actually are on the water, not sinking, walking.
Does she ever reach it?
You take a few steps, and it's like you're getting closer and then further. And you just take a few more, and it's as if you're being closer and then further. It's as if it is just out of your reach.
She'll start to run.
All right. You begin to run further and further. Nixus, on the outside, you don't have any understanding of what's going on within them, but on the outside, you start to see Nessie.
Is it like when a dog is dreaming?
Yes. Yes, you see her body start to make actions, like, again, clearly not a convulsive state like a seizure. It's not that kind of rapid jerking. Oddly, yes, it's more like a dog dreaming, where there's reason or suspected reason to movement, but you don't know what it is. Nessie,
are they moving at the same time, or they seem to be like, it's like one will and then the other one will, or is this like both
simultaneously? Yep, simultaneously. In fact, I would actually even say that Gortong's reactions, although simultaneously, are slightly behind Nessie. In other words, the poison's affecting her faster.
Okay, got it.
Nessie, you begin to run. Faster, faster, faster. As you do, you stay on the water, but the water begins to grab your feet. Like running through wet sand or mud. The water seems to be sticking to you. Pulling or giving the sensation of here is where you are. Here is where you stay. Yet this urge and pulling towards the thing in front of you. A choice, a decision, something is in front of you. You just can't get it. Everything for both of you, this is all going on. Nixus, you see this happening on the outside. At the same time, Cerule is going through the same kind of external mannerisms, Nixus. You see his body jerking and him going through similar reactions. What are you doing on the outside? Like, what are you doing in this situation?
I would likely try to, like, at least touch one of them to see if they respond to any external anything first. If they don't, would I have any suspicion that they had been poisoned, or like would I just have no idea what's going on?
Roll a nature check.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a 19. Okay, we're starting strong.
All right. You're, especially when you go to touch one of them and there is no reaction, strictly due to you touching them, there's no reaction. But when you do, you actually notice this viscous-like substance that's on each of the thorns. So it is pretty clear to be able to put that together.
Then the next thing I would try to do is all of my spells are psychic or poison, so that's not going to be helpful to anyone at all in true Taylor choosing her spells fashion. So I would like to try to cut it with my short sword and see if anything happens, at least try to detach it from one of them.
Okay. Go ahead and
I'm probably going to say Gortung to start with, because I feel like he'd also be able to cut through them really fast if he was conscious.
All right. Go ahead and make a roll damage. it's a big, thick vine, and you're standing there with nothing actually threatening you. So you hit it,
That's
but go ahead and roll your
convenient.
damage.
6 total points of slashing damage with my short sword. Yay!
So you make a solid hit, and you sink about a quarter of the way in. It's a very, very, very dense vine. You do see ichor, that kind of like internal substance that starts to ooze out. You can only imagine that it's probably some blend of water, like most plants, as well as potentially some of the poisons as well. You're able to, that first hack, you're able to get about a quarter of the way in.
Okay.
Go ahead
Does it
and
react at all?
no. Go ahead and roll a history check, and let's hope it's good.
History check. He said, "Let's hope it's good."
Yep.
That's a 16.
That is good. You can keep doing what you're doing. It looks like it will be effective, at least in actually cutting through. It's not like you made it a quarter of the way through and you can't get through. It's going to take more time. So that is a viable means to you. You're uncertain if the plant will let go. With your 19, I think that you said with the nature, there's a question of if it will let go. You also remember the token that Cerule has. With that 16, you don't have any other memory particular to this with that 16. It's not high enough, but you do remember the token.
Okay.
What do you do? It's only the life of your companions.
Try to take. Yeah, I'll try to take the token off of Cerule, maybe. And then. Oh no, I have a token.
Oh, you have it.
At least one. Oh.
You have 2.
Yeah. I have it in my inventory right now.
All
You
right.
got both the guns.
So can I try to? Okay. I don't want to take mine off of my person because is it not attacking me because I'm holding it? So.
Sorry, are you saying you have the sparks, or are you saying you have the token?
No, my inventory specifically says token from Dryad and Woods.
Okay.
So I think what I would like to try to do is hold it in my hand, but like put it in Nessie's hand and like hold our hands together so she's also holding it, but I haven't let go, and see if it does anything.
Okay. You begin to hold it, and you feel. It's like you feel the seasons in your hand. There's a changing of like the autumn fall and the summer heat and the winter cool, and you're feeling these in a very like full body kind of internal sense within your hands. And the vine begins to unwrap. Her body is starting to loosen. The thorns you see these thorns, especially now that you're focusing, they are a good 2.5 inches long. And about a half inch went in, right? So they didn't pierce all the way through. My dog. So her body is slowly loosening as she's a couple feet into the air. Like the vine's letting go.
What's under us?
Ground is under you, and air is under her to the ground. Like she's in the air.
Oh no.
How high am I?
So like you could grab her to help her down. Your feet are a couple feet off the ground.
Oh, yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay. Nothing complex. You see that the vine is loosening, so you bring her down to the ground, and the vine seems to be non-reactive.
Okay. Then I will do the same with Cerul and Gorton.
Okay. When you go over to Saru, you notice, do a perception check.
Uh, an 8.
An 8. All right.
I see so many things.
So you, same thing. You touch Sarul's hand. Same reaction. Vine loosens up. You're able to coast him down to the ground. When you go over to Gortong, same thing. You feel that sensation. Vine loosens up. You bring him down to the ground. Nessie and Gortong, you find yourself with just this it's hard to reorientate yourself at this point. You do, it takes a couple minutes, you do, but it's really hard for your individual reasons to actually figure out, like, Gortong, is this just another shifting, another hallucination? And Nessie, for you, you went from like, this is real to this is real. Like, the shift of realities is absolutely disorientating. It takes a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes, and you guys are finally remembering. It's like you came out of the worst dream, and it's just now, all right, I'm back here. You guys are settled back into actual reality. Cerul is still unconscious.
Oh no. Okay. Are the plants like attacking still? Like, is there stuff going on around me?
Nope.
Okay, good.
It seems like it just grabbed like we never even went into combat. It just grabbed everybody and poisoned them.
Whoa, what was that all about?
I don't know. You all look like puppies having dreams about fields.
Yeah.
My legs are sore for some reason.
Yeah, you were running and Gortung was screaming and kicking and punching at things, and I'm not entirely sure what was going on because I was just out here watching everything.
Well,
At least it didn't try to eat us.
No, do you feel all right now though? Because you had like these deep thorns in your necks.
Oh, did I take any damage?
You each take 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh, ow. Yes, no, that's awful.
There is slight dribbles. You can, whether it's in the shirt, little stains of red, in your neck, a little bead of blood that's coming down. Nothing extensive. Again, the thorns didn't push all the way in which they could have caused major organ damages, but there was punctures. So you do have probably a half a dozen punctures that are minor in punctures.
I think other than the scratches and stuff, I think I'm all right. Hey, Cyril, wake up already! I'm gonna smack him around.
His head flips. He does not wake up. He is breathing. He has a pulse. He seems stable. He is not waking up.
We'll drop him in the cart. Make a little, make him comfy in the cart.
Who cares?
Is he having puppy is he having puppy dreams too? Is his little feet kicking?
Yeah, is he still going?
He is still. He had a moment where it's like the chasing a rabbit, and now it's just like the.
His hands and feet were going.
Yeah.
Well, now that the poison's not pumping into him, maybe he'll come around eventually.
I hope so.
Well, until then, I guess we just carry him. The plants don't look like they're attacking us anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay. Gorton?
I put him in the cart and I just
Yeah.
I'd start pushing it or pulling it. I guess
Gortong, Gortong,
keep on
being
our
that you're
going away.
picking him up, you go to pick up Cerule, put him in the car. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Uh, I can try. Dirty 20.
Oh, sweet heavens. You notice that there is his token is on the ground.
Oh,
As
I'll
if
pick
it
up.
fell off of him. So you pick up his token?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got it now. It looks as if somehow at some point it had fallen off his person. So you now have it.
All right, I'll put it in his pocket.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. What do you guys do?
I think we continue along the path, right?
Let's,
we
let's get a
have-
ways away from this ruins. Yeah. And those flowers and vines.
All right.
I'm so confused because I thought that with that token, nothing was supposed to attack us, and then it ended up doing it anyway.
Maybe they just wouldn't eat us. I don't know.
There is, as you ponder on that, there is this moment as if a whisper on the wind. There is this unifying essence that gives this idea or this sensation or maybe this idea of being small that comes across as a smooth breeze that is the token is a privilege. Privilege doesn't mean right. And it's almost this sense of remember who you are and where you belong. Almost like the dryad is delivering one last message. And that same thing that you said, Gortong, comes back to you, which is at some point a choice has to be made. Like this is kind of her, don't forget what I told you. And this is the unifying like feeling that the nature is giving each of you.
I feel like the wind is telling us not to forget who we are and where we've come from.
Wind is telling us not to forget.
It's just a weird feeling.
I wish you would
I'm
stop
kidding.
saying weird stuff.
You know, sometimes people hear things talking to them that are not really there. Gortong, has this happened to you before?
I don't, maybe.
Peppa.
How often does this happen?
Not, it's like we're getting ready to go on the path and we just talked with the dryad and it just feels like the area is giving us a sense of her wisdom and wishes, right?
Oh,
You don't
alright.
feel that at all?
That's different. I mean, sort of. I just feel a little bit betrayed, to be honest, because we were getting these messages about, like, this token will make sure that nothing happens to you, and then immediately something terrible happened. So, it's hard to say that even if I heard the voice that I would trust it.
Well, I mean, nothing terrible happened to you.
No, but I
Cerule.
don't. I
But
just
Cerule
don't-
didn't have the token. You had the token. She points at Nix's.
I know. She said all of us. She said everyone.
Did she? I don't know. I wasn't there. But did she?
I think so. I think so.
Peppa.
Am I making this up?
Even
Was
if by
she-
protection she means that we're just not going to get attacked by the worst stuff here, I'll take it. If it's just
I guess that's true.
venomous briars, all right, I can deal with that. But like, put you to sleep and devour you over months, corpse flowers? No, no thanks.
Yeah, maybe not that.
Yeah,
We avoided that though, so. And
I
that doesn't
did.
look anything like this, right?
I did have the urge to smash those briars to a pulp. I'm not saying I didn't have that feeling, but I don't. I mean, I kind of feel like she is watching or something.
Let's
I
not
don't know.
antagonize the forest witch.
Yeah.
No. Do not antagonize the forest witch.
As you're having this conversation, this dialogue continues, and it doesn't take long before you notice in the distance that there actually seems to be a body of water and a bridge that's crossing it. You do hear some rustling sounds. Other than that, that's the current situation. As you approach this area, you do see in the greater distance that I can't adequately show you at the moment. In the distance, again from the edge of the forest, it's about a half a day's journey still to the city. But it's not as dense forest, so you can actually see some of the buildings or whatnot, the grandioseness that dragons must have in the distance. So you know you're in the right direction.
But are we heading to like a dragon sanctioned capital city or something?
You know from your conversations with Gunther that the capital cities are absolutely dragon governed. There are other smaller cities that are in some way governed or by proximity governed, and then there are some like off the map types of villages that are in the outskirts enough that they just don't mind any attention to.
And we're heading towards the big city.
Yeah, you are heading towards, it is called, the name that I can't really pronounce very well. Where'd my map go? Caer Isir. Caer Isir. Caerisir. Caer Isir. That is the Green Province. That's the capital of this whole province. That is where you have been informed
Go there?
because of the veiled thistle for Nix's father. That's where Gunther had reported he had last seen him. If he's still alive, that's where he would be.
Right. Excuse me. I think that's just we're heading there. That's our
All
current
right.
goal.
Yeah,
is
we
to-
continue on.
forward.
Do we want to so we had a bunch of trouble getting into and out of the Red Dragon City. Are we expecting? Is that normal for Green Dragon cities too? Does anybody know? Like, are we gonna get into there and not be able to get back out? We have to kill our way out.
I don't know. I've never been to any other providence. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, and but all I know is that like, just because we're wanted in one providence doesn't mean we're wanted in the other, because they don't play nice. So that's something good.
Seems almost like if you piss off one dragon, you're like a hero. Dragon Province. Maybe we should talk it up. Yeah, that Varaxis guy really kicked him in the nuts on the way out. You know,
Bad,
like
bad idea.
maybe that'll get us some street cred.
Street
I
cred.
I don't want to live in
You
a
have streets,
dragon
right?
world with that
Is that a thing?
credential.
So as you each continue forward and you approach this bridge, you break the edge of the forest. Navigation of minis. All right. You guys break the edge of the forest. You come out into this clearing by this map, and instantly you see two things. Oh, this is in the wrong spot. Right in front of you. We're gonna move him. Right over here. You see instantly right in front of you a green dragonborn.
No.
in extremely dire situation. You look at him; he is breathing very heavy. You see, he has a rapier on him. He has a pouch, kind of the general get up of most wyvern riders. He has half plate armor on him, and he is breathing extremely heavy. Looks to be in critical condition. The wyvern on the ground, then you see a massive like skid mark, like they did not come down easy. The wyvern is very defensive. Let me get him actually up. He is extremely defensive. He's about 30 feet away from you. He is not yet attacking. It looks like one wing is heavily damaged, and he is right there. He's still able to walk and everything. It's kind of like a dog in a corner, if we're going to stick with the dog analogies today, where he's not lashing out, but he's not your best friend. And just to set the world setting, wyverns all being kind of monocolored, right? They're not province-based colors. They're not chromatic-based colors. They're just all kind of this shade of brownish. They're all just one.
Okay.
That is what you have in front of you in this moment.
So there's an injured dragonborn. Is there something attacking the dragonborn?
No, he's at the edge of the water. From what it looks like, without further inspection, just putting all the pieces together, the massive skid mark, the wyvern who has a heavily injured wing, and him who seems to be very heavily injured himself. Without doing further investigation, it looks like some form of crash.
I think Nessie will go over to the Dragonborn and start trying to assess his condition.
All right. I'm guessing that this...
And she's gonna approach... I don't know if he's conscious or not, but she's gonna approach like this. Because so she doesn't often say her plans out loud, which is sometimes to the detriment of the group and their knowledge base. But in her head, we're in a New Providence. This is her ticket to make a good impression on this dragon here in this Providence. And if she can't do that, well, there's only one of them, and there's like 5 or 6 of us. You know what I mean? He's already injured. So she's going to go over diplomatically, hands up, to assess his condition.
All right. Absolutely. And thank you all for the raid. We are just continuing. This is session 8 now, reaching a bit of a pivotal moment. So thank you for the raid. What is it?
Kiwi Rat Loaf.
Sovin Signs? Yes. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. So you approach this Dragonborn. As you approach him, you begin to notice a few other things about his body. Go ahead and roll a medical check. Yeah, medical, right? Medicine check.
Okay. Okay, a 19.
Perfect. All right. So, as you approach him, the wyvern's yellow eyes lock on. And it's watching you. Again, it's still defensive, but it is watching you, especially as you approach its rider. What you notice as you get closer is there are like black lines or black veins that are running. There are some spots, even on them, where there is more skin than scale. But then even throughout the scales, you're noticing these black lines that are protruding from its body, especially around like the mouth or the eyes where you see more of that skin. Then with that 19, you do see a few other things as well. There seems to be not just the damage, the external bleeding, but as you get closer, you can tell that there's the way that the damage occurred, that there's internal damage as well that's causing hemorrhaging.
Oh, okay.
And then lastly, with the 19 that you rolled, and this one is actually easier to tell than the hemorrhaging one, is that he seems to be suffering from hypoxia. Just unable to get air into him. He's slowly suffocating.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll motion Nixus over because I think she might have maybe some kind of healing, something or other, and then I think Nessie will start doing CPR, chest compressions, or trying to help him breathe a bit.
All right. Nixus, as you get over, go ahead and are you helping with this or are you doing something else? Do you want to?
No, I'm definitely going to help. I just don't have any healing.
All right.
But I'll also help with medicine-like things.
Okay. Because of your background, go ahead. So you have her 19. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
That I am good at. 18.
18. All right. There is these things are real, but they're not natural. In that you can tell or sense some trace aspects of a spell. How these or what these spells are beyond you. But it's more than just like in each of these areas there's just that remnants of a like spell residue of the weave still being there. Like I said, it's not just a natural thing. And his breath is getting shorter and tighter, like the hypoxia is getting worse, and he's very close to just dying.
Best I can do is identify what spell it is.
You can try with another check. It's going to be extremely high.
Well, if I cast Identify and I...
Oh?
Can I... Yeah, it takes a minute to cast and then I know what spell is affecting it.
You can do that for after a spell is cast too, to see what is...
This says, if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn which ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
All right.
Advanced Identify.
So you take a minute
I'm
to do
going
this?
to do that.
All right.
Yes.
Do you have to lay hands on?
Yes.
All right. You
So
begin...
I'm going to... Yeah, if Nessie's doing, like, chest compressions, I'll like, cross my legs and put that head in my lap. Kind of thing.
All right.
Breathing while also casting Identify on them.
All right. Nessie, are you trying to give compressions or are you just standing there like, hey, Nixus, do this stuff?
Yeah, no, I think that she's definitely actively trying to like help him.
All right.
With chest compressions.
So you're sitting there doing compressions. Nixus, you are there. You're identifying what ongoing spells are there. They are three words that come to your mind.
Okay.
Microsis,
Okay.
hemorrhage, and hypoxia. Which seems confusing because you're like, these are the things happening. With the microsis, though, you start to see the black lines are more fungi in essence, and they start to actually actively try to move towards you as well as Nessie. Go ahead and so you get these identified that these are actual spells attacking this person or this Dragonborn. Each of you go ahead and make a dexterity save to see if you can pull away before the fungal touches you.
15?
Pass?
22.
Pass. these spells seem to continually be actively on this Dragonborn. As it takes a violent, like, stiffening of its body, and it fully suffocates as it dies in that moment.
Oh no!
Yeah, well, time to call it, I guess.
The wyvern, you hear it screech out as it moves side to side where it's at. The bridge being directly in front of you, and the wyvern just off to the side of the water.
I pull my hammer out of the cart and I point it at the wyvern.
Okay.
Let it shake my head. Nope.
I mean, it's injured, right? One of the wings is damaged.
Heavily injured.
Go ahead and... Good job, Nessie. Good job taking him out.
What?
I'll cover you while you loot him.
He rolled the wing. Gorsa. Nancy like throws up like one of these, like, chill out. Like, put it away. Relax.
I'm looking at an agitated wyvern.
Yeah, the wyvern just wants its rider's body, I'm sure. I didn't kill him, he died on his own.
Is that true, wyvern? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think Nessie's gonna like heave like under this guy's arms and just like start dragging the body towards the wyvern, because ultimately she doesn't really care about this situation. They just need to get across the bridge, so there's nothing that she can do for him except deliver this body, which I think that if she's traveled around enough, she understands how these wyvern riders work.
Go ahead and roll a nature check.
What's all that stuff on his face?
Damn you, ants.
Also, you did see the fungal moving towards you. Are you sure you want to pick it back up?
How is it, what part of his body is it on?
Well, from what you can tell, because he has armor and boots and all that stuff on, you can really see it around the face and the hands.
Okay. I'll grab him by the boots and drag him. And that was what was the check?
Nature.
Nature? 16. No
16.
No additions.
So you know that wyverns are... Oh, my goodness. You know that wyverns are primarily bestial. They're not... They can be... Clearly, they can, to some extent, be controlled. If you want to call that taming. I guess the real-world example would be whoever those magicians were that had all those white tigers decades ago.
Yeah.
Similar to Roy.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Penn and Stellar. Yeah, Siegfried and Roy. Like, if you can call them tame, that's this. Like, it's more about controlling the wyvern than it is truly about taming the beast.
I see.
No. So you do get closer. It does seem to get more and more agitated by your proximity, and so it's almost like it's more in that corner now.
So I'll drop his body wherever I'm at now, and then I'll just usher for everybody to kind of like move past and move along. Because it's not, I don't think it's gonna chase us since it's so injured. I feel like they have more self-preservation than that.
All right. So that's what Nessie's doing. What about the two of you?
What does it do when she drops the body off? Like moves away.
As she backs. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I would say I would be watching her, and if it makes an aggressive movement towards Nessie, then Gortung's gonna charge in.
All right. Let's go like this. Not liking the proximity that Nessie has. Clearly, that's agitating as she's getting closer. If it's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, it'll be an attack.
Not 20.
11. Agitation increases, but no aggression towards Nessie. Agitation stays up even though Nessie moves away. It's having a hard time lifting one of its wings at all, but it is clearly on its two legs and with its other wing trying to, like, motion.
So the Dryad doesn't like dragons, right? Does this wyvern count? Like, is this a test? Are we supposed to kill it? Are we supposed to make it better? Supposed to ignore it? Anybody?
I don't know the best way to deal with wyverns, to be honest.
Just leave it. It's just an animal.
All right, just checking.
It's just it's basically a horse that bites.
I guess we leave it be.
Yeah. He's injured.
No one's gonna.
No one's gonna come looking for this guy. You saw how easily they throw away their soldiers in the last province.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right, Gortong. I'm just telling you how it is.
Gortong, you are familiar with combat strategy, although different in a dwarven clan, how that works. You also know that soldiers tend to carry lots of items on them. If that is of any interest to a dwarf.
Probably not. I mean, I can't wear its armor. I don't want to go in. I mean, Gortung thinks it would upset Nessie if he killed his wyvern. And he would probably need to kill the wyvern to do any looting.
Okay.
I don't think so. I feel like the wyvern's gonna stay where it's at or keep getting back. It's not like it's moving any closer to the body. I think that because she's dropping it and then walking away and you guys are following after her, I don't think that it would respond to you just going through the guy's pockets or looting weapons or whatever off of the body.
Or will it?
I think Gortung thinks it would. Like whether it's true or not. But I don't think Gortung has any interest in what the guy has.
All right.
Honestly, unless he has like an obvious, like a shield or like even then a shield probably wouldn't care about either. But I think he would continue on. Does he look like okay? So from a tactics standpoint, does he look like he's wearing the regalia of like a scout or a guard, or does he have like a USPS mail backpack on? Like, is there anything about him that would be like this guy might have
this guy works for the mail
info
service
on them or something? Like if he has like a mail like a
right.
a satchel or that kind of thing. Yeah. Otherwise, I think he would continue on.
He looks like what you would have seen previously with a rider's squadron. So not your peak officer, right? But also
right.
not the boot either. Like what you have heard in the rumors around other people over this time, maybe even from Gunthar, is that your rider squadron carries information to some extent. They're scouting, they're reconning. They're patrolling the immediate areas. They're looking for threats that way. So they tend to have intellectual knowledge, and debatable if they find things, and whose business is it if they find anything.
Yeah, I think he would just keep moving and be looking more to the skies. Like something brought this down. Something broke that wyvern's wing, and it's probably either following them or somewhat nearby.
All right. And Nixus, what about you?
I just want to stay alert in the event that anyone makes any type of hostile movements, but also I don't even know what I would do if they made any hostile movements, because I myself am generally not hostile and running low on spell slots.
Gotcha. All right. You guys navigate past this situation. You
When
are
was the
able.
last time we rested?
We before the snakes.
How do you
Yeah, at the
many
lake.
We did the
spells?
snakes, then we did the dragons, then we did the dryad, then we did the ruins,
Is it
and
night
now we're
now?
here. It's like the same day.
Because
It's
I was
still.
gonna say my HP looks great, but my spells don't.
Yeah. It is still the
It's been
same
a long
day.
day.
When you exited the forest, again, remember the daylight in the forest is deceiving because of the canopy. So it's actually closer towards late evening. You navigate through the situation, move over the Dragonborn, cross the bridge. The bridge definitely dips into the water as you carry your log cart with cerule in it. And it dips into the water and squeaks, but you do make it across the bridge. You keep walking for a couple hours. Again, it's a bit of a jaunt before you actually make it to the city itself. As you're approaching closer and closer, you come through a much different gate than you did before, with this pristine type of diamond built into the stone that entered into the last capital. This one seems to be making a point of sorts. As you approach, you see this rock formation with greenery and shrubs all around it. As you pass through it, it's interesting how I forget what comes down from the ceiling, stalagmites, stalactites, whatever it is.
Oh God, I never know the difference.
One of them.
Stalactite is tight to the ceiling.
Oh, that might make it stick. Okay, so these almost like interesting stalactites that don't quite look right to you, Gortong. And just the whole rock formation is a bit off. You guys can roll a perception check. Otherwise, you see this tunnel that leads into a larger area. It's right where the path goes.
I'll definitely make a perception check.
I
Alright.
perceive nothing at all.
13
Alright.
for Nessie.
13. Gortong.
22.
22. Gortong, even though it's a bit dark, and all of you have dark vision, but it does not look right to you that this would be any kind. Like, for one, it's not even in a cave. Like, how are there stalactites? Parts of it, though, start to form a little bit of a different image as you look a little bit closer to it. And I'm just going to brighten this up so it's easier to see. Gortong, this is the image you start putting together.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it like a fossil of some kind?
That is the question Gortong is left with.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna, like, feel the stone. Like, is
Yeah.
it stone or is it bone or is it, like... That is quite obviously a giant skull of some kind.
It is hard to tell.
It's terrifying.
You do recognize that fossils are bones replaced with minerals, right? So fossils are actually just rocks. But it isn't like you're touching granite. It's not like you're touching sandstone. It's not a rock like that. It is more in the essence of fossil.
I'll point it out.
All right.
I'll be like, this looks something's off about this. I mean, that looks like a giant horn or so. Like, is this like a fossilized skull?
And when you touch specifically that area that you say looks more like a horn, that drastically feels different than the rest of the surfaces. And even the shape is so unnatural to you that, like, it is more like bone. It is more like a horn than any stone would naturally be. And that is...
I'll point it out and be like, oh, creepy.
Like, what is it?
It looks like a big skull of some kind.
What could possibly be that big other than a dragon?
That's not ominous at all.
Yeah, I'm not worried. It's not just worrying to me that there's something that big out here, but also that it's something could have killed that thing.
Well, it's been here
Yeah.
a long time. This is
That
this
doesn't
is old,
make a
old, old.
difference. Let's put some distance between us and that.
Yeah.
You keep going. You see, similarly to the last area, the last city you're in, this display of the magnitude and the excellence of this province, the beauty of nature and its ability to shift and change, and the how it glorifies all that is perfect in green dragons, similar to the propaganda board at the last city, in which this is like you must pass this in order to, like, just like the gate. Like,
Yeah.
they clearly are sending a message. As you walk, you do notice a few things. You do notice some people out here, whether they be of various races. They're not quite under the same servitude per se as the last area. You don't see that kind of forced labor. It has a different feel to this place. It's not like they're openly walking like it's a free city. Clearly, they're not free in that essence. You see some variations, in fact, of drakes that are just different than what you've expected. And so you see that. You see a dragonborn who's handling the drake, where the individual is doing the labor side of whatever it might be. As you continue to walk, you continue to see increased people. They're dying down with it being late evening at this point. Dying down. There's not as many people out and about. I should be careful with my words, I suppose. You do see some areas that do have a bit more of that labor mentality, but there seems to be a different cohesiveness here. I can't pat when they avoid the wyvern. I would have totally just demolished them had they have fought the wyvern.
I go back to the woods. Is it still there? I heard you're talking shit, wyvern. Let's go.
Rewind. For like a month, I've had Wayne's World in my head.
Yeah.
So you get into the city, and you feel this form of oppression, but it's just not done by force. It's more subtle. So you get in here, and it's massive. I mean, it's a big city. You see variations. You see structures, homes, or some kind of business, or some kind of building structures in the trees, as well as on the ground. You do see what looks like probably a market, because markets are like Pokestops, right? They all kind of look the same. Thank you for getting that. So you do see a market that is still semi-lit up. A tavern, what you could expect to be a tavern, it's larger in size, multiple floors, has some lights on it. There are other areas. There are some ruins that you also see as you walk in. In fact, one of the most immediate structures you see looks to be a variation of ruins and gravestones. ruins very similar to the ones you saw back, the one you fell into. Carry a lot of the architectural same designs. And this is where you're at. What do you do? I'll light one of you guys up. Go ahead.
I think we should head to the tavern, or what
Yeah,
looks
tavern
to
or
be the tavern.
Tavern of the Inn to get like a room or something.
And I think Nessie's gonna wrap her as they're walking into town. She's gonna be wrapping herself back up and putting her like she doesn't want people to see that she's a fish person. Essentially,
The closer we get to the tavern, the more dejected Nixus looks, because she knows that terrible things happen to her tavern at home, and she's just like,
it's unavoidable. But yeah, we'll go. I guess we'll go inside.
Okay.
Head to
each-
the tavern.
Okay, as you're heading through this again, it's a large city. It is the capital, right? So, are you now? I know you said you're going to cover yourself up. Are each of you trying to? Granted, you got a guy in a shopping cart, but are you trying to somewhat blend in? Or are you just like, we're strangers and walk in? Like, what's your approach of walking through the city?
we should probably maybe cover Cerule, or should we like puppet him?
Just throw a blanket over the cart. Just push him around in it.
All right.
Just
So you-
park him like where the horses are, you know,
Yeah.
like just like a like leave
Well, if
him
we
parked
get-
there next to the horses.
Well, if we get an inn room, I can haul him up to the room.
Well, yeah, but for now you can't bring the cart in there, so just like park him next to the donkeys.
What if you throw him over your shoulder and we just tell them he's drunk?
Well, let's check the place out for.
Let's-
I'm just
yeah.
saying,
We should
let's
probably
not bring
find
the
out what kind of
unconscious
tavern
man
it is,
into
yeah.
the strange building. So yes, I'm being mean, but I'm also being cautious.
You two go in and get a room. I'll stay out here with him, and Scortung will like sit on the stoop. Like, are there any people out there playing dice, or I don't know what people do here around taverns?
Yeah, so you keep walking, and you make your way. Go ahead and make a group. You roll it as stealth, but it's like blending in. Nessie, you can roll at advantage, and we won't count Cerule because he is non-existent, covered up by a blanket.
I love all these non-charisma rolls. That's helping me a lot.
16.
11.
What am I? What are we
Stealth.
adding to the throw?
Stealth.
Like your favorite
Oh
one.
Jesus! Yeah, that's a 25.
Yeah.
Jeez, you were like, have I seen you somewhere before? Don't you live over on the?
No.
Yeah, you are a master at blending in. And you guys pass up a cart that is entering in. You see the Dragonborn, and through Nessie's guidance and being covered up like you are, you're able to give this perception that either you're on orders, which seems to happen. Some people, humans, even dwarves, seem to be operating independently until you then see a Dragonborn reapproach him and give him a new order. Again, it just seems more subtle here. As you approach the tavern itself, there are a few people. You see them going in or going out. You see lights on the different floors that are lit up. There are 3 floors. And when you approach it, the exterior of it is wrapped in ivy. All 3 stories of the structure remain wrapped in this beautiful ivory. The glass windows are green in tint. You can see carved markings like on the trim. You see warm candlelights that are illuminating the areas. The scent of crushed herbs and wine just wafts out. And you smell this just inviting smell of herbs and wine.
Oh man,
It's a
the
nice
Red
tavern.
Province sucks. this is where you need to be. Too bad Cerul's asleep. Love this.
You do notice outside the tavern by the door, with her hair pulled back and up, you can clearly see the pointed ears as an elven woman is standing on the outside of that, almost like at a distance, it looks like she might be a greeter. You see moss that grows. You know how, like, there's, although horrible for the structure, there's buildings that just have like this vinage wrapped on it, and it just looks beautiful. And the moss that can grow on stones, and it just looks like it's perfection. Like, this place is not accidentally looking like this. It's very well maintained this way. You see ironwork that resembles thorns, like ironwork over the windows, and you see almost like these spikes that come out on the ironwork like thorns. Just the different representations that this building is portraying about nature. And again, that smell of herbs just is all around, especially as you get closer and closer. So as you move closer, Gortong, you said you are staying out with Cerul?
Yeah, Gorton's gonna sit outside with the cart
All
and
right.
Cerul and just kind of rest while they go inside to get the tavern room. And he'll visit if there's people out there. He'll talk to them.
All right. There are, as you move over to the side, so just kind of keep that low profile, you notice a few people. A couple of them, again, just the same ambiance. Another elven woman that walks towards your direction. And then there is an individual out here playing music. A bit of a bard sound of music coming out, and nothing extremely loud, but it carries that same tone, just this soft harmony, but clearly a person of instrumental ability. So some people walk, some people notice that you have a cart, they'll approach you, and you can have those conversations with them. As the two of you approach the building, boom, 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 boom.
So is your dragon as big a jerk as Veraxis?
You say
That
that
guy's
to
awful.
you get this wink from this elven woman that walks over to you, and she just smiles and winks at you. Do you speak Elvish?
No way.
All right, didn't think so. She initially starts in speaking in Elvish. You smell a very lovely smell coming off of her. She'll walk up to you, and she'll actually go to touch your shoulder with her hand and say, "Veraxis, I don't recognize that name."
Oh, he's the red dragon from the province to the north of here.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend talking too much about those.
Oh, is it it's like hush hush around here?
It's just not. I never heard of that name, but you said the red dragons. They tend to just keep separate ways, and you feel a very calming effect coming over you.
All right. But I mean, like, you're not like whipped in the streets, and you're not like forced to work in the mines, and you know what I
I
mean?
don't really know what mines are. If you're asking if, and you see she pauses, and she thinks about her verbiage. She's very thoughtful in what she says. We know that we're taken care of, and so we do our part to be taken care of.
She's Elven, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's so pretty.
You do your part to be taking. I thought the dragons killed all the elves because you knew too much. You were like too old and you knew of the time before, and they didn't want that kind of crap around.
Oh, there's... How would you like to just come inside?
Well, I'm gonna wait out here. I got my friend in the cart here. He's sleeping. I'm waiting for my friends to get a room.
All right. And she like purposely caresses her ear, and you see that it's not a fine point. It's more like Cerul's ear, which is a little
Okay.
bit shorter, a little bit rounder. She lives a shorter life.
I gotcha. Yes, you were so well composed and, with it. I thought you were Elven.
Oh, partially, but we serve a different purpose here. Are you sure you don't want to come in now?
Well, yeah. I don't want to pick him up and then have to like wander around while holding him while they get a. They can let me know when they get a room,
All right, if you say so.
And I want to sit down anyway. I'm tired. We've been walking all day.
She doesn't know that.
I tell her that.
When the two of
And
you walk,
I gotta wash this kobold blood off my hammer. They don't want that inside. And he's like wiping it on the grass, just kind of being weird. He'll just be weird by the front door for a while.
Just weird.
He'll just be weird by the front door.
Just
being a
do it. He'll
weird
just be
little
doing.
guy.
If you can imagine crap Gortung would do, that's what he's doing. Right, picking his nose, wiping it on the side of the building.
Aww.
It's just like stuff.
you walk into the tavern, and you see it's laid out very elegantly. The lights are not too dim, but they're not bright. Immediately to the left, there's actually a stage, and there are performers over there playing various music and singing. Immediately in front of you, there is a desk, and behind that desk are various different people in some fashion of... And it doesn't take long, and you look around, and you see people at tables eating, and you see a whole slew full of... It's hard to tell with the lighting, but probably half-elves. Elves. In very non-modest clothing. Both men and women circling around this place as others are eating in this area. All the way to the right, you do see a bar area where it looks like food is being brought out of this place. Likely also whether you're not sure at this moment, whether it's this initial desk here or maybe it's over there where you book a room. You're kind of brought to this place and overwhelmed by now the herb smell, the fragrance is overwhelming. It's nice, but overwhelming. Yes.
There is somebody tending to like the bar area though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move my way through the crowd towards the bar.
Towards the bar? All right. What about you, Nixus?
I will be following Nessie.
All right. Both of you make your way over to that area. And there is behind the counter an individual back there. He welcomes you. No one in this place seems to be pushing back in any way. Nixus, this has a very reminiscent feel for you. One of the ladies back in that area, she actually moves out of the way for you to be able to get back there. And at this point, it's like walking into a building you didn't expect. And like mentioned in the comments, yes, you immediately notice that you have just walked into a brothel. Servitude here is much more subtle.
Well,
You walk up to the bar, and there's an individual behind the bar. For that person, like a humanoid, a human is behind the counter. Yes, how can I help you? You here for a drink or dinner or other? Like what brings you in here tonight?
Do you have rooms for the night?
Oh yes, we do. And he looks around like, duh, like.
Well, like not for like that type of business, just for myself and my few of my friends. I don't know if you allow people to stay without purchasing your wares or whatever the terminology is.
You're new to the area. We can to go by the term of skin trade.
Oh.
We're not here for skin trading. We are here for sleeping.
For sleeping. All right, just to let you know, if you go to other places, that's a very confusing thing because, well, you know, you get it. But yes, we do have rooms. We have places you can clearly eat, and we have rooms. It is per room. It is 3 steel marks for a room.
Nessie will immediately, like, she's been silent the whole time, but she picked up a bunch of steel marks a couple of episodes back from something, I can't remember what. So she'll put down two sets for 2 rooms for her, Anixis, and then Gortung and Cerule can share a room.
All right. So that will be 6 steel marks.
Yeah.
And any food.
She just puts...
We do have a full menu. We have drinks of various types. I do recommend you go ahead and take a seat, and one of the lovely individuals, if you prefer, you could make a recommendation. Otherwise, just one of the open individuals would be happy to help you. Other than that, you can go up into the 3rd floor, and on the 3rd floor, there are different rooms, and here's the keys. And he explains how to find the exact room. But I do highly recommend that you take a table and enjoy some food. And you mentioned some other individuals. Bring them in. Bring them in.
Yeah, Nessie's gonna turn to Nix's and say, yeah, let's get Cerule upstairs first before we do anything else.
Sounds good to me.
So she'll take the keys. She'll, like, swipe the keys off of the counter.
All right.
Yeah, and they'll make their way back outside to where Gortung is.
All right. Gortung, you see them approach you. I'm guessing you're not bringing the log cart in?
Probably not.
No, I'll take all the stuff out of it and then just put it by the stables or something.
Yeah, you find a spot kind of around the... Actually, you mentioned stables, so you look...
Where other people park their carts.
And you don't really see that, in essence, here, like you might think. You do walk around the back, because, I mean, you're looking for this place to put your log cart. When you do, you notice... You tuck it right around the back of the building. When you're back here, though, you do notice these interesting-looking, tall... First, what comes to your mind is, like, a feathered drake. But in no way does it actually look like a drake. It looks more like a what are they called? A choo-choo?
It's a chocobo.
A chocobo.
Chocobo.
Gordon has no idea, but John is like, that's a chocobo.
Yeah.
It's a fantasy chicken.
So you see these creatures back there, but definitely very strange. So you just kind of like tuck your cart back there.
Okay. When you come out, he'll be like, actually, Gordon wouldn't be super
Would he
knowledgeable.
be trying to eat them?
No, he just wouldn't say anything witty. He'd just come back around.
All right. So you are brought in here, and so you're taking Cerule up to your 3rd floor?
Yeah, I'll just haul him up to the room and
all right,
throw him on the bed.
So as you bring him up to the 3rd floor, in order to do that, you actually would exit this back door, and then go up to the second floor, and then through the second floor is the entrance to the third floor. So it's a little bit of it's not as well designed. It throws you off that it's not just like, why doesn't there just a set of stairs straight up? When you cross into the second floor, you notice there's no tables as far as like eating. There's no tables, and it's just a plethora of half elves. Maybe there's someone with pointed ears, but it's definitely the showroom, the trade room. You come back down, and it is now the three of you.
Let's eat and then sleep.
We need
Yeah, order some
all
food.
of that.
Are there
Alright.
any Dragonborn in here at all?
You do see one that is in here. He seems to be here for the typical. And in this room, and this is where it, again, it just tugs at you, Nixus, where it's like, all right, so here's the people who don't necessarily belong in this area, right? Like the Dragonborn that went into your tavern. There's an essence to the environment here that is just different. I'm not struggling how to say it. He cooperates with the environment. He doesn't, by no means does he fit in. But you see him get up from his table. Clearly, he had just eaten a meal. He's very calm and composed. And one of the elven kin walk over, and the two of them walk out the back door and start to go up the stairs. But it's not aggressive. It's not everyone in here seems very mellow.
Everyone in here seems way too mellow. It's evening. I don't see anybody drunk tipping stuff over. This is eerie.
Is it eerie, or just have you never been in a brothel before?
Well, I've been in a brothel before, but it's just kind of boring.
Well, everybody's in a great mood.
Yeah, nobody's fighting.
Everyone's having a great time.
This is weird. I don't understand. It puts me on edge. It's like it's going too right. Something's gonna kick down the door and try to eat us or something. Like I can't. I have a real hard time, like relaxing. You know,
Being inside, I get it, buddy.
being not in a life-threatening situation.
You sit down, you have this conversation. One of the assistants comes over to you, and she mentions various different meals that she has available, some different drinks, some different ales, and takes your order. Each of you ordering food and drinks?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. She mentions the cost that amongst the drinks and the food is going to be 5 silver marks for everyone. And there are decent meals that were brought, that are ordered, specific to each of your likings. Maybe not exact lizard meat type of liking, but definitely able to curtail. There's this aroma. She sets down this candle specifically in the table and lights it, and it just adds to the ambiance, this aroma that is coming from this candle. And in 15-20 minutes, your food is being brought out to you. And it's very well placed on the table. And that is where we will take our break.
Okay.
Hooray,
Good.
snacks.
Yes.
Snacks.
And water for me, because, man, I should have grabbed water.
I usually have at least 2 drinks on the desk at all times.
Well, normally I do, and my throat's hurting.
I've got my bag of rat killer. If you can see this, Hall's cough drops.
Excellent. Although mine were Ricola. I don't know if that
Oh.
matters or not.
While we're on the topic of hurt throats and
Yeah.
killing rats.
I was sick all last week. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Not my fault.
Oh, I should also check my timer on. Oh, my timer doesn't work. Interesting. Anyways.
Okay. Done for the day.
Let's try to randomly find music. Nope. Downtime piano. Oh, that's sad. If I ever want sad music, just remind me. Downtime piano. Oh my goodness.
Sad music?
Yeah.
You can't
Sad-
put
no,
sad
don't do
music in
sad.
a brothel.
Yeah, this is like it should be like oddly upbeat. You know
It
what I
should
mean?
be medieval club music.
Yeah.
Too bad Tailspire doesn't have medieval club music.
Do they not have? I thought they had one that was Oh, you gotta stop naming your minis, by the way.
I don't name them. They're actually like the default names.
Are they
Oh, the
Dark
name of the
Priestess
miniature?
Duca?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like the
oh,
default
shit.
name.
She's a evil.
Yeah, I
I
actually
think
just
it's just
need
the
to
name
name
of the
them.
mini.
Yeah.
They have, yeah, actually, you did the exact right thing. If you want to populate some tokens and a Tailspire board, look up like sexy women, and you will have infinite.
I was actually
of the,
really
like,
trying to
custom
like.
tokens. Like, don't look up succubus. That's like not safe for work on a stream.
I was actually trying to find a blend, and man, it is hard to find men.
Yes,
I was like seriously trying to find
because
a blend.
demographics.
Because of demographic.
Well, I mean, it's all elven kind. Like OOC, it's all elven kind.
Yep.
Like, so it is like so.
No boys allowed.
So I
made a
definitely like.
prediction.
I definitely picked some over here. Like this guy's my favorite.
I made a prediction that the second they, I like over on the right, there's like a Disney princess, like a sexy
Yeah.
Disney princess looking thing. But I made
I
a
also
prediction
saw
that
Geralt in there.
as soon as they allow custom tokens, it was going to be the penis golem was going to be like number one.
Was it in there?
Like the first one is like, if you look up penis, I think
Penis
there are yes.
That's
So be
hilarious.
careful,
Thankfully, I have not noticed that.
because there's no system for dealing with that.
Yeah, but there's a few. There's a few different. But yeah, he's in there.
Like the whole cast of like Neon Genesis is in there. I mean, it's you name it. Every 40k token.
Oh yes, I saw a ton of.
Dude, they have some cool mechs. Like I want to play a futuristic game now, but just because of the sheer number of like cool ass robots.
All right, so I'm going to go get a drink. You guys can go enjoy the non-movement entertainment.
What a happy little scene.
It's just, you know, some would say that a scene could have too much cleavage in it, and I think that I would disagree.
I feel like that's on.
Right.
I feel like that's on par for Gortong, who spent like half of this campaign naked.
Right? I keep waiting for my moment. I can't wait to RP the like, hey, do you want to go upstairs? Because I've got like I've got the response.
I mean, you've
Like,
got a lady
lock and loaded.
outside that was definitely trying to do
Right?
something or
Right?
other. His opportunity is there. That's so funny.
Oh man, yeah, he's not into it, but he's got a real good reason.
Yeah.
So.
He's like, I don't even know what that is. I just know how to smash with a hammer, not with my body.
We'll
Oh,
see if
good
it comes
golly.
up. It probably will. Poor Cerule, though. This was his chance, man.
I know.
You and Cerule have been pocketing like so many steel marks too. This is like his chance, you know?
Yeah. I was just kind of like, I feel like Nessie's kind of in the mindset that she's kind of lightly adopted the caravan mindset with this group, where it's kind of like
Mhm.
usually there's one person in the treasurer or whatever, and
Yeah,
they handle
yeah.
most of the expenses. So I think that's just like where she, like, as she's getting more money, she's like, oh, okay, this is gonna pay for board, or this is gonna
Yeah.
pay for, like this thing. She's
So I want you guys-
definitely taken more responsibility than I intended to give her ever.
I want you guys to know that I'm pushing into the air. Like, you guys gave some feedback, so like whether it be the corpse. Now I definitely wish there would have been some like somewhat mostly alive people in that corpse after you guys said, oh well, that would have been. Anyways, the corpse flower with all the bodies in it.
That's still terrifying. Like,
There's more than one of those things.
yeah.
So it and its 18
They
tentacles.
smell bad though, right?
Oh, they smell like rotting corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they smell bad. Or like this.
Who knew about it? Was it Hungar?
Yeah,
Who kinda
Hungar was able
was
to
able to-
identify it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now you guys know what it looks like. It's kind of hard to miss.
We know what it smells like.
And you know what it smells like. Death. But even like this kind of scenery, like this isn't something I would typically run. So I'm like, all right, well, let's be awkward and run into this situation.
This is what we need, man. Like, after being on the road, like,
A brothel.
yeah. The tavern, drinks, music.
Mhm.
Like, that's the thing, is like the going between places is when you would die. So when you get there, you got to kind of live it up.
Uh-huh. This
Said
is what we've
Squirtle.
offered.
Anyway.
So this is too calm of music. We have until Taylor gets back. Taylor, if you can hear us, we're waiting solely on you. Battle ambushed. Oh,
Are you
actually, there is a market. There
Market
is like
might
a
work.
There's
There's
like a
there's
celebration. one.
tavern one. There is one for caverns, but there's like a jam. Oh, where's it
Tavern
at?
brawling. Oh, go up. Yeah, there we go. Tavern brawling, good time.
I mean, we can't hear it anyway, but
Yeah,
If you turn
It's
the
just
sound
like-
on your Video Ninja,
but
yeah,
I
but
get
then the
I get a
echo.
yeah, I get an echo feedback if I have the sound
lame.
on.
So you guys don't get to hear any of the sounds.
Only if we go on to the actual Twitch stream.
Yeah, but then it echoes in the system.
System
Bardic
No, no.
Jam.
is down. The system is down.
Oh,
All right.
No one else has ever watched Homestar Runner, right? That was like a
Homestar Runner.
holy cow! What year was that?
God, that was like 2003.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
It was the very early 2000s. Every time I went to my cousin's house, we would watch Homestar Runner videos.
Early 2000s. Oh, middle school.
Right?
And it's so funny because now that we're talking, so I've been on like a Y2K kick. I don't know what it is. I want to wear butterfly clips. I want to smell like that terrible cotton candy body spray that we all wore and wear blue eyeshadow. And so I've been looking for like the original lip smackers because they are not owned by the same company anymore. Do you know people are selling lip smackers on eBay for $300?
Dude, that's crazy.
Wow.
I'm
You
like,
can
I should
get-
have just kept all the stuff I had.
Dude, go to Marshalls or TJ Maxx. They always have lip smackers there. It might not be the
Really?
$300 flavors, but they have that brand at Marshall's.
So apparently what happened was back in the... I'm reading Pat's comment.
I know, right? Make me feel old or young.
But so apparently they were owned by a company called Bonnie Bell, and then they got sold to a different company. And when they got sold to the other company to keep costs down, they reformulated, and now it doesn't taste or smell the same anymore. So like if you want the real thing, you have to get the super old
What is it,
ones.
like Twinkies?
So people have like one lip gloss for $55, or do you want
goodness.
an 8-pack?
That's like
for
it's like
$180?
$7.
It's
like
like I think
17 years.
$1.25 at Target.
And it's like 17 years expired.
Right? It just makes your lips blister, and you're just like, it's so worth it.
Yeah, I'm so glad I spent $55 on
Yeah.
this.
I'm going to use this all the way to the end.
So we will come back from lip smackers to lip smackers.
You ready?
Back to the stream. Oh my goodness. I just made a good pun and you didn't hear it. Anyways, I'll reset.
I thought you were saying something, but...
We will go from your conversation of lip smackers back to the stream of lip smackers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I won't repeat the line that made me think of, but... Alright, so we're back. We're in the tavern. There's some upbeat music coming from the stage. Oh man, protein shake doesn't help with the thirst. Actually, it makes it worse. So you're here, the food is delivered to you. And it is smelling great. The aroma from the candle enhancing the area. The food is in front of you. And do you then just partake in eating and drinking, or do you guys share conversation, or cheers, or like what are you guys doing while you have this food?
I would be eavesdropping on people.
Oh. All right.
Nessie's scarfing. But a lot of stuff happened today. I think, yeah, she's kind of just like pulled the mask down that covers up her face and is just like shoveling food in.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
each of you,
Gorton, like,
go ahead.
downs whatever the drink, like, he orders ale. I mean, he downs it in one swig, and just keep it coming.
All right.
You know, he's gonna get super hammered unless someone stops him.
All right, yeah, and they bring drink out after drink, various different flavors too. I mean, you get everything from like a harsh stout to more of a honeysuckle type flavor. Lots of different flavors in the drinks, and the food has this. Again, it's just everything is sensationally amazing. Nixus, you said you are listening around you. Roll a perception check.
Perception. A 14.
All right. One of the whispers that you're hearing, you hear a lot of the same. You're not hearing any kind of crass comments, but definitely very sexual comments that are being made. That's just kind of the environment. You do
I'm
hear.
I'm listening for a combination of like, sure, people having casual conversation, great.
Yeah.
Is anyone like talking really quietly, trying to say something secretive? I'm more listening for that than anything.
Right.
I'm like trying to tune into.
You do hear an individual at another table. And as he's talking, you pick up on him saying it's hard to make out amongst the music and the other people, but he's referencing a tiefling, and why is there a tiefling here? Not in like a
Less in a racist way and more in a curious way.
Yes. Like, where did another one come from? Why is there another one here? But not again. It's more like how almost like how is there another one?
Yeah. Is there another tiefling in the room?
Not that you see. You look around. You see lots of elf-like individuals. You see lots of different patrons. There are a couple dwarves in here. There are some humans. There's the one dragonborn you saw head upstairs. There are a couple halflings in here. At first, you take a second glance at them because they're short. But you don't see...
There's dwarves here?
There's 2 other dwarves. So you do see this blend of what seems like a cohesive group of people. Even the Dragonborn's not going around like beating all the elves, right? Like there's this cohesiveness here. You do also hear some names being mentioned. Go ahead and roll a history check. And let's hope it's above 16, because 16 is a magical number right now.
It's not. It's a 14.
All right. You hear a variety of names. None of them click like, okay, do I know that one, or that one? You don't recognize any of the names. One of them is like, I don't know, for all you know, one's like polymorph and one's like symbiotic. Like, they just are not, you don't recognize these names. And I'm really bad with making up random names. So you're hearing John and Sally and Jim and yeah, you don't recognize the names.
Could be anybody.
It could be anybody. And you're partaking too with them? You're just also listening?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Like, if someone includes me in conversation, then I'll talk to them, but I'm mostly trying to listen.
All right. Will each of you please roll a con save?
Oh, no. What?
Dang it.
Is it poison?
Yes, you have advantage.
A 16. Oh, I also have advantage. I have resistance is okay. Immunity is when okay. Never mind. Ooh, 17.
All right.
I got an 11.
All right.
16.
16. All right. If you'd all now please roll a wisdom save. John, especially because
16.
the amount that you're downing, specifically this one is due to the alcohol substances, and you are taking glass after glass, go ahead and roll that one at disadvantage. Because your point was to get hammered, so...
And Nessie also got a 12.
12, and... John?
I got a 15 on the wisdom save.
All right. So, John, you have passed, and that's at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Wow, you're rolling good today.
I had better on my first, I did really well.
Wow. Okay, you have passed. You feel these different sensations overcoming your, or hitting your body. But alcohol is a poison, right? I mean, it just feels a little bit stronger. Like they have a better one. You're not feeling any adverse reactions. You're not feeling anything that would make you think necessarily like you're being poisoned.
How do they look?
They look like they're getting messed up.
Like abnormally messed up, or just
well,
like
we're about to find out.
drunk? Okay.
We're about to find out. So each of you roll one last save. On that save
Wisdom or con?
will be
Strength.
I'll take a charisma save.
No.
I'll take a dex save.
No.
no, no, because they are targeted specifically. This one is an intelligence save.
God damn it. Oh, I'm good.
Man.
Well, I'm not good.
11.
Oh, nice.
15.
Dirty 20.
Oh. All right. So, Nessie,
Yo.
she is happy to be eating food. All of you are calm. The two of them, Gortong, are extra calm. Let's turn this down a little bit. You're enjoying your food, Gortong. Nessie looks to be calm, relaxed, sitting back in a chair. Who failed who rolled a 12 on the last one?
I got an 11 on the int save.
On the
I got a 12 on the
12.
second one.
What about the intelligence save?
The
You had a
intelligence
dirty
I got-
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and even for you, Gortong, like you're pretty clear-minded. It's not really hitting you. Nessie seems a bit more relaxed, enjoying it, taking deep breaths, but still decently clear-minded. Just very like good. Nixus, here's how you can know. Gortong, you're curious, what is Nixus' state? What is one question you would like to ask her? Any question you've ever thought about asking? What's one question you've ever thought about asking Nixus?
Oh man.
You see her eyes kind of like widen, her pupils are dilated.
Oh, I don't like whatever's happening.
I'm trying to think of what Gorzer would ask Nixus. What would he be? He would be like, he had the hemipene question answered, right? We confirmed that Dragonborn do not have hemipenes. Did that get clarified? Did we get a 100% answer on that?
I forgot all about that.
I think we got it answered.
I think we did.
I think it's not a hemipene situation.
Correct.
It's
Correct.
single peen.
Correct.
Regular peen.
Of all of the questions you were going to ask me, it was going to be about hemipenes?
Well, he was going to ask you about City Guard Rig. Like, he doesn't believe, like, you ran this, you know, you were like, oh, no, we never did anything. And he was going to be like, actually, he will say, so, did you and City Guard Rick really, like, never, you know what I mean? He gave you a lot of gold, and you never, right?
Nixus, you can't lie.
I mean,
Instantly, whatever comes to your mind, you feel the sensation that prevents you from lying.
No. No, we did not.
I'd have bet against that, I guess. I don't know.
Sorry?
God.
Even in your comments, Nixus, as you speak, you're compelled to be honest. Even in any follow-up comment, you are compelled to be honest.
Oh. I have no
I don't
idea
know.
why you would think that. He's definitely not my type.
What is your type?
Women.
Oh. You're the right place for that, then.
Yeah.
Some doors open and close. People move in and out. Gortong, you specifically, as you're engaging in this interesting conversation, notice an individual that comes basically from the backside of the other two.
If you clicked test, I was going to freak out.
It's another tiefling that exits the door. Or exits from a door. He brushes the shoulder of one of the women in front of him as she moves out of the way. And he approaches your table.
That token.
And again, I don't name the tokens, so
Roger.
I will click off that token. He approaches your table and says, welcome.
Oh, hey.
I just pulled up the the video ninja of what's happening
You
here.
haven't been watching?
What's
Right?
happening? I have like my Twitch pulled up primarily, so I have a little box of what's going on. But I was
In
like,
your
what is this-
face.
what does this tiefling look like? Whoa, whoa, oh my god!
Hey, hey, are you her dad?
Do all tieflings family?
I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny.
And is my voice different?
Yeah,
I hear
sort of.
both.
It's like, yeah,
Still different?
No.
like I can hear both of them happening.
You can
at the
still
same
hear
time.
both.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting better.
You can still hear both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I hear me. Oh, this is awful.
Oh no, I'm echoing.
Oh no!
You're not echoing anymore, right? Talk.
No.
Maybe.
No. No.
Nope.
No.
All right. Well, I give up on that voice mod thing. Anyways, he looks at you and says, "What? Do all tieflings are we all family with each other? What makes you think just because she's a tiefling?"
Because weird demons have sex in other dimensions, which results in tieflings, and it might be the same demon. I don't know.
He's like
Clearly not just other dimensions.
I'm sorry. Is that where you think tieflings come from?
Is that not where they come from?
It's not like tieflings can reproduce once they're here. It's not just like two demons have sex in another dimension and then surprise.
But you all kind of come from the same source, I think is what I was going for. Or not.
What's the source?
Whatever that other demon in the other dimension is.
Well, no, I'm assuming this is not my father.
He
I
could
don't
just
know.
say no. You didn't need to give me shit.
I am glad to see you are all enjoying the environment here. You seem to be new. By the way, who are you? I don't see very many, to the dwarf's point. I don't see very many around here. You do look slightly familiar to me, though.
I do.
Yes, you do look slightly familiar.
Like in the same way that he is describing of like all tieflings look slightly the same, and you were offended by it until you said that I look familiar, and you mean it the same way, like you have horns and I have horns, so therefore we're like similar, or like something about me specifically is familiar to you.
He lays his hand on your shoulder, and you feel this very calming sensation come over you. I see you have very much enjoyed your food today. That's good. I do hear that you all got rooms to stay here as well.
Do you work here, or are you just like a smooth talker,
Or both.
or both?
I guess you could say a little bit of both and more. This is mine.
Oh.
And it is clear when new people come by. Don't quite fit in right away. But I could definitely assist you with whatever you need. Any particulars that you are thinking of, or things that you are in search of?
Well, we're looking for her dad.
Well, many people are. Maybe not her dad, but looking for their dad. Maybe looking for her dad, too. I don't know.
I think.
Does he deliver milk?
My mom says he went to go get cigarettes and everything.
Yes. That could be. But anyways, so you are, and again, this sensation that you're having, Nixus, persists until said otherwise, that you in no way are able to lie. You can not talk, but you can't lie. And he looks at you as his hand slides off your shoulder. That is a very pretty coat. Where do you come from? Like, where did you just recently come from? What other city did you come from?
A terrible one.
That would be a lot of places. All right.
Did it have the same name as the dragon, or did it have a different name as the dragon?
Probably the same or variation. They are a bit, and he'll lean in, a bit stuck on themselves.
It was Varaxis, so it's Varaxaville, I don't know.
Braxaville.
Braxaville.
Like that.
Capital of the Red Province.
Ah, yes, such a harsh place. So what is it that you, and he'll look back at Nixus, what is it that you're seeking?
Well, so apparently my father's alive. I did not know this. I wasn't necessarily in search of him, but honestly, I've made these new friends, and most of my connections where I'm from was more superficial than anything, and people would use me for what I could do more than actually befriending me for who I was. So these people seemed nice enough where they encouraged me to find him, and I said, okay.
I see.
I don't know why I told you all that.
Oh, don't worry. It's okay. Many people feel, as he's noticing the other two, many people feel very comfortable in this place. And let's just say that it's been developed in a way over the last 16 years that what stays here, just what happens here just stays here. I don't know if any of you have experienced a place like that where things don't leave these walls.
You owned a place like that.
Oh. And you'll see his expression slightly change. Oh, she did. And he'll lean in, even on the table, like bent over, hips out, like, and he'll lean into Gortong, like, oh, she did. Tell me about that. No. You. And he'll look to Nixus. You had a place like this? Was it like this?
No.
But
Not
he
the
said...
secret stuff.
Yeah,
Not the sexy stuff.
Yeah, no sexy stuff.
Apparently.
Just secret stuff.
Allegedly.
I mean, I don't know what people did in the rooms when I wasn't there, but I was not there for what they were doing while they were in there.
Oh, yes, that's what I say too.
Well,
most of the time.
But I did own a tavern. I acquired it from my mother when she passed.
Oh. And he'll stand up. Let's see. And what was her name?
Oh God, I have to go back to my notes. I forgot my mom's name. Where
So your dad went off for smokes and you can't remember your mom. All right.
Oh God, wait.
Tragic.
Where did I put this?
I don't know that you actually gave her one.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Just make it up.
What's your name?
Oh, my name. Depends on who you talk to. I got some various names. But for you, you can call me Vayrith.
Vayrith?
Yes, that is my most commonly known name is Vayrith. But you have caught my interest. I can definitely provide you your funds back, and I will escort you up to your rooms. I have a particular room up there I could actually upgrade you to.
Wait, why are you giving us our money back?
Oh, because it is in your best interest. And
what does that mean?
well, let's just say, so what is your, and he fumbles over his words. He wasn't quite, you can tell he's caught off guard. So what was her name? Your mother's name?
Why?
Stupid questions. Because it would perhaps help me locate your father. There are not many of us tieflings, and we tend to network. And I might know where he's at if you can tell me that.
Can I
also-
sense motive him?
I still can't
You can
lie,
insight.
right?
Or,
You
I
still
mean,
cannot
at this,
lie. You can
he's-
insight check him.
He's just being so weird that at some
Yeah.
point, even Gortung would be like, dude, like.
So,
From
What I
smooth
want-
to creep.
yeah, what I
Yeah.
do
Oh,
want to
I'm-
say is, I understand where you're coming from. I also
13.
don't trust you for shit.
Yes. I could imagine that. That makes sense.
So you see how potentially like asking me my family's information might be a little bit weird because you didn't even ask what my name was. You're just asking for my parents' name and what I'm doing.
What
here
is
and
your
where I'm
name?
from, and- Just blinks at him.
All right. Well, how about this?
Your name's Nixon. What is going on?
Shut up!
And you'll
What
see
is happening?
he just goes flat effect. Like he hears your name and his face goes blank. All right. All right.
Whoa.
What was that?
That was my cell phone. That was his brain glitching. All right.
Yeah.
So, Nixus. And you'll see him like fix his clothing like well, I never went to get a pack of cigarettes, but I do have your information. And you see him like fix himself like, oh crap, like this is my daughter in here. Like, oh.
Yeah, it is your dad.
It
So-
is your dad. I knew it. And like Gorting like double pounds like booze on the table.
Oh
You
my
all
God,
thought I
my
was
dad
being a
owns
jerk,
a-
and I
my
knew the
dad
whole
owns a
time.
brothel.
Okay, like calm. And the fumes are struggling to keep you under like see the fumes that are in the candle have one of the toxins in it. And so like even with this like even this is starting like your emotions are overriding it. No. Please don't draw any attention. Just make your
Don't
way
draw
up.
any attention.
Just follow me and I will fill you in on the details. We have 16 years or so.
Of catching up to do?
Something like that. Just if we could make our way out this door, we will find our way upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good. All right. The rest of you, and you can tell that he is, he's very, very, he comes off with like, think of a heavily analytical person that just now is put into a real moment. Someone who is able to predict everything and then suddenly life was real.
He was in a script, and now
Yes,
it's like
out of it. And so he's giving that, like, you go to like really think about him and like insight check and not need it anymore. Like he's easy to read like a book right now, even for someone that can't read a book. Like he is wide open, but just not wide open that way.
Are we getting up to?
Yeah, are you guys
Follow.
following him? All right.
Yeah,
So
Nixus would.
As we leave the table, Gortung's gonna like reach around to everybody's drink and like finish everybody's drink.
Yeah, Nessie's bringing her like bowl with her. Like,
And you bring it up.
Gortung's gonna be like, oh, and you bring 2 more beers up to the room, to whoever is.
And he'll wave,
the
and you see him
waitress.
do some kind of hand sign, and one of the ladies goes to get a couple drinks, and you guys start to make your way up. As you make your way up, you find yourself in the entering into that second floor.
Oh my God! Is there a whole other floor of these naked bodies?
You start to see that second floor, and it's nothing but elves in this floor. And you see the second floor set of stairs as you enter into then the third floor. And he brings you into this area, and it is literally just where he brings you is just you guys. There is no one else in this area. And he stops by and brings Cerule into the area as well. Like he has you guys go pick him up because he was, and he lets you know he was plenty aware of you guys' coming. He just didn't exactly know who you guys were. All right. So you get into this room, and he becomes a bit more open with his communication. Yes. So it is me, Nixus. I haven't seen you in a very long time.
That's not my fault.
I didn't say it was.
So
What?
you've been here doing this?
Depends on what you mean. And you see his composure now that he's in an area that he clearly is comfortable with. He gains composure over himself again. I came here, Nixus, 16 years ago. And I know it was probably abrupt. And you were young, and a lot of it just didn't make sense for you. But your mother and I spoke on this for a long time. There was a man who came to me, an elven man. He came to me. He was quite old, even in those days. For him, it's only been a couple moments. Gotta love the elves. But his name was Gunthar.
No way.
Came to me 16 years ago. And he brought a little bit of, let's say, family lineage back that he knew about.
Wait, is that the same Gunther that we were in prison
Yeah.
with?
Who got his
you
leg
guys,
hurt?
you guys met Gunthar?
He was in a prison in Varaxonville.
That dirty
whatever.
dog. I bet Gunthar visited you, didn't he?
He picked a
No,
lock
we
for us.
we actually happened to be in prison with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at that. You think he happened to be in prison with him? Yeah, little sly dog. He was there.
He got himself in prison because we were there, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
he's a sly little guy. Yes. So he did a similar thing. See, you get it. About 16 years ago, he came to me and your mother. He brought back some information that over the centuries in our lineage, Nixus, even for me, they were stories. But he knew them. He knew them. For anyone else, they were just whatever, family lineage, didn't matter. But he knew them. He knew these stories, and with his age, he didn't just know the stories. Like, he knew them. He had some intertwining with them. How is your mother? I forget, did you mention?
Dead.
Oh. I see.
I mean,
Well.
she was great until she was ill.
Yes, and she learned. There's just so much, Nixus. So, all right. So where to start? All right. Your mother had an uncanny ability with people.
I know.
Yes, me too. Anyways,
He's like, I was one of them.
I was able to teach her some ways of utilizing magic. And if I'm guessing right, she taught you as well.
What, to slightly manipulate people to get them to tell you things?
I mean, that's one way of looking at it. Understanding people is another way, or protecting people is another way.
I've used it for a lot of that.
Yes.
So Gortam,
Being around
all
your-
of the times that you thought that people were having sexy time in the inn, in the tavern, was actually because we were like talking. And when I say we were talking, we were actually just talking a lot.
About
Whatever.
secrets and stuff.
Yeah, secrets, problems, conflict, happy times, sad times, people being depressed, people being excited, people just whatever they wanted to talk about, really.
It quite literally is that here, except there's a layer that Gortong brought forth. And some history that I couldn't avoid, Nixus. And unfortunately, that interfered with my presence. No milk, no cigarettes, just family lineage that I couldn't dodge anymore. You see, I knew that she would teach you well, and I know that probably doesn't make up for anything else that I might say. When Gunthar came to me 16 years ago, your mother and I spoke for days on it. And we finally came to the conclusion. Here, the reason I came, and Gunthar and I established this place, is the rooms. You all probably experienced some sense of sensations, some calming, some not exactly yourself type of feelings. Nixus, it should be wearing off about now. As you feel this like dump of whatever was on you, is that feeling's gone.
Yeah.
All the elves here are never actually susceptible to what they think they are. They, the dragons, they, the dragonborns, they, all of them. We alter them when they come here with the meals and the drinks, and then they go to their room thinking they're in control. But I have taught every elf here the basics of psychomancy, Nixus. Just the basics. Enough to protect themselves, enough to actually not have to engage, but enough to gain knowledge. I'm here to protect them.
So, like, mind
Kind of
control.
doing the same thing.
Kind of doing the same thing. Not really like, not like mind control. Like, giving
Like lower
the impression
inhibitions.
of experience. Like that, yes. Like that. You see, when he approached me, Gunthar, he talked about what happened 4 centuries ago with your great-great-grandmother. He had mentioned, and I thought it was just fake because the thought of gods or deities just doesn't seem to be. There's dragons. That's it. And I hear rumors about what used to be like that there was these powerful things like deities. But there's apparently one named Glacia that impacted your great-great-grandmother. Not impacted,
Glacia.
touched her.
Like inappropriately?
I don't know. He looks around like, maybe. But that was the start of our lineage, was with her.
Oh.
And she was sent to kill an elf. She was destined in that moment with that, I guess, deity, so Gunthar calls them, to go kill this elf. And I think she was actually like a half elf or like brought back from the dead or something. And she was sent to kill her, but what she did instead somehow, and the details even to Gunthar are lost in this. This is slightly before his age. He's like, I don't know, close to 400 right now. So this was like right before her age. That for some reason, and he goes over to this chest, and he opens up this chest, and he pulls out what looks like a blanket. Your great-great-grandmother decided to not kill that half-elf.
Oh.
She decided to go a different path than what she was told to do. And from that moment, our family, our line, has devoted themselves to protecting the elves. And we didn't know this thing with the dragons was coming. We didn't know how hard it would be.
But were there repercussions from Glacia for not doing what she asked her to?
I don't know. I actually don't know what happened to her. But what I do know is that Gunthar gave me this. And he hands you this cloak. And, like, hands it over to you. It's really dark, royal dark purple.
Ooh.
He says, this was believed to be in the family line, never found. It was rumored to have been there and then gone. This is what solidified it for me, and I had to come. And the things that I have learned, and he starts to dive into like that, and he pulls himself back quickly, like, wait, can't go that route, because he's got to like be in the moment, right? And you see him torn between the excitement of everything he's learned, and then he pulls back to like, nope, gotta focus on his daughter. I have learned so much with psychomancy, and we are able to keep it so quiet. Many of the elves move out of here, and they cycle out of here safely into other areas with a basic understanding of psychomancy, and in areas that, and I have been studying, there is a ruin not too far from here. There is a ruin they haven't found yet. It has old elven stuff in there that seems to have some secrets, and I haven't broke through them yet, but I have learned so many different spells and abilities within psychomancy, and so many things. And you start to open up that cape, almost like ignoring his excitement, his analytical, non-emotional excitement. As you open up the cape, it is through and through, it is dark, or this deep royal purple. And on one side, and he sees you open it, it catches him. I don't know what this image is. It's clearly not, and he looks at it, it's not a dragon. You see these big black wings and this body, but it's too narrow and there's no like dragon tail on it. He said, all that Gunther told me is one day the Raven Queen will fly again.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, the Raven Queen is... Oh, would I even know this? Because we're so, like, sheltered. Yeah, I wouldn't even know.
You guys,
I know who that is.
as a society...
Nixus doesn't
yeah,
know who that is.
as a society, except for Gortog, who was in the Underdark and not segregated away from this. But as a society, you guys are 300 years removed from any deity.
Wow. Well, then I don't know what it means either.
Also, just so that you know, it is for Taylor, it is a very familiar cloak. So
no.
he says this is what I was given, and it confirmed that this is our family lineage.
What? What do you mean?
Because she didn't kill this half elf. It's not like we're bonded to it as servitude, but we're bonded to them as protectors.
This is crazy.
So, I mean, I can teach you. Are you here to stay? Are you all here to stay?
Like forever? Because I think that the plan
Let's
was
work
to
out.
continue. Well, no, we were planning on traveling still. Everyone kind of has their own goals, and finding you was one of those, like, oh, it's probably not even going to happen, so we threw it on the list, and then it happened really early in the trip, so...
So you're just stopping by? You're not here to stay?
Not right now.
I don't know that we are real sure. We've got this whole white spark situation.
Oh, yeah, do you want to study a spark for me?
Hold on. You see him go over to each of the walls, and he taps in a couple different areas. You see these arcanic signs pop up. Just like etchings in the wall. These blue, almost like these teal, like ruins on the wall. He goes, hold on. And you feel this, almost like a feeling of vacuum in the room.
Oh, he's soundproofed.
Now go ahead. I want to caution you where you speak about different things. Let me tell you a little bit about this place. I have learned a lot about plants and poisons and different things like that. And then psychomancy, I've learned a lot about the mind. So you could say that I help work the poisons of the mind and the poisons of the body to get the information I have. Everything around you, you said you came from the red area. Varaxin is very, let's say, heavy-fisted.
That would be correct.
Here, she is very subtle. And she watches. And she changes. She'll get into your areas. I have had to dodge her more than once coming into this place. She's very crafty and sneaky and deceptive. And if you get caught in her breath, just be ready to be done for. I have not yet found a poison that can affect her. I keep forgetting her name. He says the name of the green dragon.
Aethrix.
Aethrix. Aethrix.
Oh.
She, Aethrix, is very, very crafty. She will walk among you and you not know it. I happen to... I don't know how to actually say this in game as a person. He can cast 7th level spells.
He's powerful.
So
Spellcaster.
yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know how to, like, in character portray that, but he can cast very powerful spells. And he makes that point to you, like, he's no fool when it comes to this place.
Well, I appreciate you wanting to be cautious, but we ran into this dryad in the woods. Long story short, and
Yes. Yeah, her.
well, so we were exploring this ruin where she was.
You what?
And what?
Like north of here?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Why?
Well, you remember I said that I ran into or I found a ruin that I go and I've been finding stuff out about?
Oh,
It's
well,
the only
that's
one
where
that I
we
know
were.
of that
So
they
do you
haven't
know-
found yet.
Do you know Butterfly?
Yeah, you could say that.
That's what I was going to ask you about, because I found this spark and she like pulls it out of her cloak.
Uh-huh.
And I took her with me because she's very cute and sweet, but I don't know if she's actually cute and sweet.
Uh-huh.
You look either disappointed or upset of some kind.
Yeah, do you hand him the spark?
Yeah.
He looks at it. He holds it up.
She said she was sleeping, so don't shake it a lot.
Don't smash it, please. Unless you talk to us about it first.
All right. All right. Please don't use it anymore or do anything with it. Or just, if you carry it, don't just... What I've learned is that sparks are a sense of dragon essence. Literally, part of the magical essence of a dragon makes a spark.
Like their blood or something. Nessie says she's still eating.
I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't figured out if it's their blood or literally... so what I've been finding in the Elven writings is that dragons themselves are a bit mythical, a bit fayish, as the elves would say. And according to the writings, when this whole fallout with the different kinds of dragons, apparently there was other kinds than just these 5. Apparently there was a magnitude of other types. And when there's this big fallout, it caused a destabilization. And he looks around like he just said something he should not have said. Do not speak this stuff outside of these walls.
Okay.
If you talk about any kind of destabilization of the weave, you will immediately be sought out and killed.
Oh.
What I am finding is that there is a destabilization in the weave, and this is how they stabilized it. Have you guys ever been able to cast magic without a spark? Like, successfully, without risk?
Not without risk.
Mm-hmm.
Hungar got really tiny and got really big once.
Apparently that wasn't always the thing.
So, like, it used to be that magic wasn't regulated. You could just do it. As such as
Not regulated, you could cast it and not have that risk factor. Apparently, this big fight that took place, that whatever with these deity things and these other types of dragons, destabilized it. And they utilized dragon essence to somehow stabilize it. My understanding is that that is why they regulate who has sparks, because it is a sense of the essence of the dragon that also kind of weakens them, because they're not complete anymore until the spark is diminished. I don't know if that's fully true, but
So is it?
there's also like prototypes that I found, and he pulls out a couple that are duds, and they look way different, somewhat similar to the one back that you guys found, but there's different versions. He said in the notes, it also says that you can mimic, you can like duplicate sparks, but it weakens the next one and weakens the next one.
So this one that she's in, was this like a prototype? Because mine
is.
doesn't talk.
It is not like the new ones.
What if you smash one? What happens
Well,
to the whatever's inside?
I don't think that anyone's tried. They are expensive and regulated.
No, someone had to have accidentally like, oops, and dropped it and smashed
They
it.
don't-
Right, like somebody tripped
They don't
and it
break that
fell down
easy.
or-
He'll grab his and he'll toss it up in the air and hits the ground. They don't break easy.
I hit it with my maul.
Ooh.
As hard as I can.
Don't kill my ghost friend.
You can't
Well,
smash our assets.
he threw his like Veyrath threw his up in the air, not the
Oh,
Crow.
I thought he threw one of the duds or something.
No. He threw like
Oh no,
his.
I would not. I
Oh,
would
good
not try to
for
hit
his
this
own
super
spot.
powerful magic user's spark with my hammer. No, I was thinking it was like one of the.
I was just looking through his
Oh,
spell
thank you.
list when you said that. I was like, oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
Welp, new character.
Roll a new character.
City Guard
No,
Rick
like
Jr.
they are not easy to break. I'm sure they could be broken, but they're not easy to break. So I actually don't know. I don't think that people generally wanting to purchase and go through the process of getting a spark want them to break. So
Well, I
you
mean,
do
like,
know that you can boost them, right?
Nitro.
Kind of. You can use it as a one-time enhancer to any of your spells, but then it goes dud.
Oh.
So my question. So, all right. If a spark is a part of a dragon's essence, right?
Yeah. That's what
That
I'm
could be-
understanding.
I don't know if it's its soul or if it's like magical.
I don't
whatever.
understand them. Yeah.
But say we take a dragon and we tie it down, and I make 100 sparks out of it. What happens to the dragon? Is it dead? Like, how many can I make before the dragon's?
Right, like,
Basically-
what is,
It doesn't
when you're
seem like
taking their essence, like, what does that mean?
It doesn't seem
Kill
like the
'em?
elves were able to figure that out. What I was able to get from Butterfly is that there's a couple theories. One is these other types of dragons are potentially the supply. Apparently there was like, I don't know, like a silver dragon type, and like these like basically all kinds of metals. There's a platinum and these different types of metals.
They like harvested them or something.
And harvest, right? Which may have been part of that whole war that happened a few hundred years ago. Another theory is that the dragons themselves give up an allotted amount to create a limited amount of sparks, but not so much that it's going to weaken them, but enough for them to have dominion over an area. Let the people feel like they have power. And he like motions to his lower floor of his building, like, let them feel they have power, and then you control them that way. So there's a couple theories. They might both be right, but I have not been able to. I don't have enough knowledge on it. But what I have found, Gunther has visited a couple times since I first came here. What has been confirmed is the weave is weakening, or it is weakened, and the dragons are slowly losing their control.
Their control of the weave.
Yeah, of the weave, of their dominion, of something is rippling through, and it almost seems like some have they've always been espionaging against each other. Always. Dragons don't cross the lines, but everyone else does. It seems like it's increasing. Recently, there was an attack that just occurred. Some kind of, I don't know if you've experienced them. Please stay away from them, Nixus. Please stay away from any Pathermancer. Please stay away from Pathermancers. They will screw you up. And like the true essence of a father comes out in that comment. Like, they will mess you up. But they cast
From a what? A Whadomancer?
a Pathermancer, which Nixus and I can play with your mind. They'll play and boil your blood.
Oh.
They'll shut down your organs. They'll cause nasty infections within you that spread outside of you.
Oh, I get it. Pathology.
They will screw you up.
So when you say that they're losing control, does that mean that the weave is better
I don't
for
think so.
people who aren't using sparks, or
I don't
worse
think
for
so.
people who are?
I think it's all it is destabilized, and they were falsely stabilizing it. And with them weakening or losing their control, then simply the instability is becoming more present.
Okay, so you're gonna get weird stuff if you cast with a spark or without one.
I think it's going that way.
People should just stop using magic.
No. Well,
I mean, that's what Gunther
Just-
said too.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
That's what he said too.
Actually, if
But I gotta
everyone
say, I like it.
Well, if everyone stopped using magic, though, then it would deplete the need to have the sparks at a point. Like supply and demand almost. So if there's no magic casters, then they'll just stop making them, and then everyone can cast normally again.
Well, and you see his hands dot, and then you say that, and he drops his hand. No magic user, no magic need, no spark need, no dominance by the dragons.
Okay, so
if we don't use what they give us, we don't need them.
But I need to use magic.
Do you?
He'll put his spark down, and Nixus, this is why you need to stay. This is why you need to stay here. And he'll cast a spell without his spark. Psychomancy was developed here. Based on deception, based on everything about the mind, it has the ability to be cast here without any issue. We believe that pathomancy comes from the nasty black. We don't have proof. I've never been there. Don't really want to go there. But I can cast here with no side effect. This is why you should stay, Nixus. This is why you belong here. You belong here doing what the family has been destined to do.
Listen, I understand where you're coming from, but I had other plans this whole time. I can come back.
You could come back, but you could also just stay here. You could help with this place. You could build it the way that your mother always envisioned, a place to be a safe haven, and help them escape and help them find new places. You could, and you see this desperation kick out. Our family is back together, Nixus.
I know that the spell wore off, but I do need to be honest with you.
That's a good thing.
We just met today for the first time in a lot of years, and you are asking me to stay with you, and I just don't really feel secure in that just yet.
Okay, Tim. I see. I know. I won't. And you can like see him wrestle in all of this. Like, all right. Then at least take a night. Think about what. Think about what you're gonna do. Where you're gonna go. There's a lot of options from here. I do recommend that if you find a way to teleport, you be very careful. That stuff is heavily outlawed. If you ever find a spell, and he looks at Nixus like knowing she can cast spells, if you ever find one for that, just know that stuff is like heavily outlawed. But I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying like I'd rather you come across a pathomancer than do that. Anyways, and he's like torn up. Look, take a night. Think about there is a port to the east. There's a port to the east, and they make constant routes to the north. Obviously, you found your way here by foot. There's ground travel. There's other means of travel that I can show you. Just take a day, think on it for the night. If you in the morning you still feel the same, I can show you half a dozen different ways to get out of here. It is not like Varathan's place. Leaving here is not hard. Not being followed can be hard. She keeps tabs on everyone. But take the night. Look, you can stay here. This spell will stay for 24 hours. You can say whatever you want in here to each other. I will leave this room. Just think on it for the night. Perhaps you want to stay in the morning. And I will not do anything to interfere with your choice. And he gets a grin like clearly he could interfere with your choice. The night, and he backs up towards the door. Yes?
I'll think on it.
Think on it. By the way, and he goes over to Cerule, and you see him wave his hands and utter a few words. He is stabilized. The poisons that were in his body are almost out. You guys must have ran into something pretty nasty back there. So.
Yeah, some vines, man. Yeah.
Yeah, big thick thorns.
Yep.
That one got me once too. All right. You two, you good? And he looks at the two of you, Gortong and Nessie. There's plenty of options. There's the port, there's the foot, there's creatures, there's here, you could stay. And he just like tries to keep repeating, like there's here.
Thanks. It's like Gortong's like closing the door. Thanks.
And he backs out. He backs out.
Well, I mean, realistically, Nixus, what else did you want to do? I mean, there's like stuff we can investigate up north, but is there some other like life goals that you wanted to do before settling down here? This seems like a pretty noble and
noble.
good. It's noble. You're like saving elves from the dragons, right? Like I don't know what we're gonna go do. We're probably gonna walk a couple miles, fall in a pit, and that'll be the end of us. You've got an opportunity here. I'm just curious what's pulling you away, because it can't really be us, right?
It's not that I don't want to stay. It's just I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty. I was left to manage so many things on my own that, my mother and I took care of, and then it was just me, and I don't know why I feel so deeply troubled that he never even tried to find me or reach out. And do I think at some point I can come back here and stay? I do. I just don't think I'm ready right now, and there's a whole big world to explore that I've never even left the city I came from, let alone I walk to the next one and then I settle down there and I never leave. Like there's so much out there for me, and it's not like he can't stay in touch. We can, I can tell him where we're planning on going or what we're thinking of doing, and I can always have the intention of coming back. If the plan is for him to be here, then I can be here also. I just don't know if that's right now.
It makes sense.
I just feel like I just got the freedom I've always wanted, and I don't want to be tied down to one place again just yet.
Good to know. I mean, I'm kind of in the same situation. I mean, I'm on the surface now. There's a lot happening up here, and I don't know how I'd feel if I found some above ground perfect dwarven kingdom with a castle with no windows, right? Would I want to stay? I'd probably think about it. But I don't know. I think there's something bigger going on here with the dragons and stuff that I'm destined to be a part of, and I'm curious what it is. But I just wanted to make sure, I guess, like you knew, like where you stand with it and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Honestly.
I can't
Nessie,
stay.
your turn.
No. Yeah, Nessie's gonna like put her bowl down and be like, I'm not staying.
But what? You know you're not staying, and we know why Nixus isn't staying. I'm not staying because, I mean, too many elves here. I mean, I like the smell, but it's like, quote unquote, it's very overwhelming, and I'm kind of getting done with it. What about you? What are you hoping to find out on the
I'm
road?
looking for the big water.
Big water. All right.
That's it.
Well, he said there's a port to the east, right? I assume
Yeah.
ports are the same thing up here as they are where I'm from. It's where boats are. All right.
Yeah, I
It's
think
funny how
that's
some words are the same and some words are totally different.
what-
What was the one? Snakes? Who knew? Who knew snakes were so different?
trees and mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I suppose if that's the biggest hint that I have, then that's probably where I'm headed. But I don't know what I'm gonna find there. Just...
Yeah. I feel like we've got an opportunity maybe a lot of people don't have. Like, I don't know how many people the Dryad has given a token of free passage to. It's given to us for a reason. Somebody, I don't know, I feel like somebody or something out there is clearing the path for us to do something.
But you also gotta keep in mind that this dragon lady who is in charge here, she, the magic here is attached to this specific dragon, and this random woman in the forest gave us a token that allows us to control things in this area, and we've just been told by this guy that she shapeshifts to look like other things. I feel like we're being manipulated or played a little bit here.
It
Personally,
almost feels like the less time we spend here, potentially the better, until we have a better idea of what the world has in store for us. Because if that is the case, I don't know what we're up against, nor will I ever know, because they are shape-shifting. So then eventually when you just die, because they figured out that you were talking about weave stuff, then...
well, not necessarily. I mean, they said that each of the providences are kind of their own thing and the dragons are fighting, so We made kind of a bad impression on the red dragon, I'd say, but we could make a good impression here,
That's a good point.
you know? Even if our intention is not necessarily to, like, work for this dragon, it's still, in my opinion, better to have them either on our side or ambivalent towards us as we move through the or through the area.
Yeah, I think ambivalent would be the like totally ignored.
I'd like to be completely ignored.
Would be great.
Not a distraction, not a problem.
That should be our plan.
Just
How do we get out of here while being totally ignored and not on anybody's radar?
Yeah, we keep our
or
heads
sonar.
down.
Your bats have that, right? Your bats have that?
I think all bats have sonar.
You know what we do, Gortung, is we keep our heads down and we stop trying to fight everything. Eh? Buddy?
Well... It's kept me alive this long.
Yeah, but this is the surface world now, okay?
I'll see what I can do. But I think we should head for the port and try to keep our heads down. I'm sure Cyril would agree.
Yeah.
Although he's gonna feel really bad that he was unconscious for these 12 hours or whatever that we're sleeping over here. He's really gonna regret this.
Yeah, it's fine. He'll be fine.
The chatter continues throughout the night as you guys discuss.
Long rest.
As you each discuss these different thoughts and emotions. You work yourself throughout into the night, and you each fall asleep. The beds here there's a couple different side rooms, and it's sleep that is better than anything. Almost like there's a magical essence, or maybe it's a particular herb that just allows you to fall into a deep sleep. You get a long rest. You're fully recovered.
Hooray!
That means big bad things will come in soon.
No.
So you move into the night, and everything goes dark, and it is the most sensational, peaceful night that you ever have thus far. And with that, we will end tonight's session. And
Hey!
yeah, so let's go ahead.
My dad owns a brothel.
So much lore. Oh my god.
So we'll end tonight's session there. I'll prep the raid into Jay's channel to Lord Gazumba. We'll start the Stars and Wishes. You guys should go recap if you can't hear the audio. It was great. The music that was going along with what you guys are saying. So yeah, a lot happened in the session tonight. You met a very, very powerful wizard with Veyrath, Nyx's father, and the bit of the underground operation that he is running, and the connection point with Gunthar, and a personal connection point to Taylor.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was fast.
Well, there's the father connection, but if any of you know anything about the last stream, the cape that she has
is Jubilee's
cape from the last campaign.
So the half elf that her great grandma didn't kill is Jubilee.
Oh,
right.
Wow.
So there's a connection back to pre this time that
Connecting all the worlds.
Yeah. So with that, let's go ahead and kick off the Stars and Wishes. John, go ahead and kick it off.
Oh man. I think. Oh man, my star. I mean, to Nixus for all the role play with their dad. That was cool as hell. And just like, I don't know if you like my notes was just like, I was just typing and typing and typing. It's like, oh my god, like we are getting so much information out of this guy. This is nuts.
Yeah. And now me and my dad like have a relationship, so I can just get information whenever.
And you have a
Hopefully.
mind control brothel that we can bring people to. Yeah, that's handy. And my wish, I think, man, I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx the party. I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
Oh.
And
Here.
and
Because I can't go back and watch the VOD.
okay. I want us to get in a big nasty combat where we get to like really smash and murder stuff. That's what I
Of
want.
course.
All right, ready.
Of course.
Now, I'm going to have to try really hard to not go back and watch the VOD on what you just said.
Yeah.
Anyways, Taylor.
My star. Can I give my star to my dad?
Sure.
Can I give Rory my star?
Nice, good call.
I just thought that was so cool. Like there was so much information and lore and RP and like connections to so many different things, and we got all of this like. Now we have directions of where we can go, and I know where I want to come back to at some point. It's going to be hard not to want to stay, I think, because there's that like, but this is my family and I can learn so much, and also like, but this is my like new family that I just found and we're doing all these big things together. But yeah, that was really cool. And my wish is I want to know all the connections to Jubilee now. And also if Glacia still has any type of influence on her family and we just don't know it.
Yeah, hard to say. Nessie. Christine.
My star goes to Cerule for being completely unproblematic for one session.
I thought you were gonna say for like sleeping like a kitten or some other like funny, kind of cute thing.
And my wish is, I'm excited for us to explore more about these like lost deities. I want to learn more about these lost deities personally. But that's
Awesome.
it for me.
All right. Well, I'll give a star to the visions. Like both of you, I gave you both a heads up that you would have a vision. But just the way you worked in your backstories and created a path forward in each of them. You guys, I would have so loved if you fought that wyvern. Because Cerule was going to get a tail sting.
Oh, was he?
Right off the bat. Like,
Oh, Cerule.
like, let's poison him and bring him down to 1 HP. Let's just...
But then my star wouldn't have made any sense because he would have caused us problems.
But no, that was great. You guys, like you've encountered combat and had combat. You've encountered combat options and worked around it. You are looking at different scenarios, even in here. Like, it's just always a blast. So my star to all of you and the roleplay.
Aww.
Oh. All right. So with that, because I didn't prep this in
my
advance.
fingers are gonna get so tired.
Well,
Well,
I've got better at
Aren't
this.
they? Is he?
Oh, are they
Are you
not
able
on?
to?
Oh, there he is.
No, because they're at the convention or whatever, right?
Yeah, they're
They're
He's
Gar-
streaming.
they're
Yeah,
they're-
he's
they're
Gary
Gary-Con.
but he's streaming.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, he popped in at the beginning.
Streaming at the con.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Doodly doodle.
That was intense. That was like. There was so much cleavage in that brothel. Like there are so many tails. There's so many Tailspire tokens. That's just like the like
Boobs.
tiny G string over the
I just
nipple.
thought that it was so funny that like there were so many of those, and then like we looked out of place because we were just the hero forge
Like
names, and
normal,
everything
like-
else was like so realistic looking.
Yeah, like high res
Yeah.
tokens.
That time I was reincarnated into a harem anime.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
You should just zone in Cerule tomorrow, like in the next session, just like have his token in the middle of the thing, but don't have that actually be where we start. Just have him be where like he thinks that's where we're
I'll
starting.
just pay the
Like,
extra
Cerule in bed,
$10.
laying in bed, and just have like the bed surrounded by all those.
By all the tokens.
Yeah.
I'll just pay the extra $10 and remake his
Yeah.
and just strip his character. We got like 20 seconds, I guess.
Oh
So
my
long.
I
god.
don't know why this is
So
taking
along
longer
with
than
with the jazz hands.
Yeah, I still
I
have.
grip today too, and my fingers hurt so
Oh, I still have a Wayne drill. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, doodle, doodle. Yeah, that's what it is.
I think
Woo!
it worked.
You
Oh
did
no,
it.
never mind.
It worked. I summoned it.
Oh yeah, look at that, live from GaryCon.
There we go. That's
Yeehaw.
weird that was like a. You have rated Lords of Consumer. That was different Twitch. Thank you.